I'm starting, by the way.
I figured.
Welcome back to Sam and Max. Last time, last time we took care of a feral brat, and this time we're dealing with clones of Sam.
One of which has taken my hat.
That most heinous of crimes.
They have made him go hatless.
I wonder if I could whip up an army of anti-clones. Nah, that'd just be silly.
What would that even be?
Clones that fight clones. That's basically what it is.
Hey Max, look. Mama Bosco changed her number.
In the last 24 hours? Huh, being dead must be making her paranoid.
I don't like using phones that have been touched by ghosts and mole people.
Okay.
That wasn't useful.
Not really, no. Tells us where she's going.
Hey, Sam! When are you gonna finally screw up the courage to ask me out for a date, you foxy piece of man meat?
What? I didn't... Oh, I get it. Very funny, guys.
I wonder if that's actually using their voice.
I mean, maybe? Hard to say.
Because they always act like I didn't say that.
Yeah.
I gotta admit, those Sam clones are damn foxy. If only I had a body again.
Ow! TM freaking I!
Most people would be frightened to be tethered to an id-driven maniac
underwear.
with increasingly dangerous psychic abilities. But not me. And I'm absolutely not thinking this because Max is reading my mind right now. Really.
Oh gosh. That is, I love that.
It sounds like something neither you or I would do.
Just straight up, this is totally not because my mind is being read right this second.
What's the deal with this impenetrable blast door?
It's an automatic failsafe measure that activates whenever the city is invaded. It keeps the hordes from getting their hands on any dangerous technology.
Can you raise it? We'd really like to face the hordes.
No can do, boys. Until those clones are gone, this lab's in shutdown mode.
I need to go feed Storm. She's being adamant about it.
Oh no. Just trying to force you to do it.
She's headbutting me. Which is also a sign of love, but also she mostly does that when she wants food.
It's just, hey, you haven't fed me. Hey.
I'm doing this nicely, but I would like food, please.
No. I'm doing this nicely for now.
You are a family, so I'll be nice, but also feed me.
That is cats to a T.
Cats come in like 3 flavors: dumbass, smartass, and wait, where are you going?
Oh gosh.
I forget who said it, but there's a quote that also explains cats. Is years ago they're worshipped by Egyptians, and cats have never forgot this.
Yeah, that's about right.
Anyway, I love them pieces.
Love it. Oh, love them to pieces. Okay.
Love cats to pieces. Yes, they've been my most consistent.
I'm not sure if we like broke up there or like what happened, but that did not come out right.
What happened?
Just, I love pieces. I'm trying to figure out what it was you said.
No, that's fair. That would also be confused.
Just what did he say about cats?
Um, I mean, I've had Abby for a while, but she's like my first dog that was mine, our family's, instead of
Mhm.
like my grandmother's dog. But I've been around cats for most of my life. Apparently, my family also used to have my immediate family being mom and I used to have mice, but I have no memory of that. I'm I should be done, but just as I was getting food, I noticed that she has pooped in my bathroom. I want to take care of that.
I'm assuming that's not a usual spot.
No, it's a dominance thing. For the past few, it's a dominance. Let me explain. It's an actual thing. It's a dominance
I
and sort of
know
like
the
a
thing. It's just
she's stressed thing because we've had the handyman come in at odd hours, and also he's a stranger.
oh yeah, yeah.
And because he leaves all the goddamn doors open, I have to basically shove both of them into the side room.
Yeah, most cats would not be happy with that. Which is understandable. It's like
Man, I
they
wouldn't
have
be
no
happy
idea
with
what's
that.
going on. Yeah. You weren't happy with that,
No, I
if I
wasn't.
recall.
Well, that's because he kept in his repairs. I couldn't properly use my bathroom for all that time, and I don't know how if you understand, but using someone else's bathroom for a long period of time makes you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, yeah. Especially if it's a shared bathroom.
But especially if you've gone a long time without having a shared bathroom. But once I went back, like the day he said he was done, I took a long shower in my own shower, and
Uh-huh.
the relief alone of this is my shower. I don't have to worry about anything. It released tensions in my. I was feeling that I didn't realize I was feeling.
I think it's just that feeling of like it's finally over. You don't have to
Oh,
deal
it's
with
not
that
over
guy
yet.
coming
It's
by.
just he's gonna be. He needs to find new cabinets because the cabinets that normally for like underneath the sink, he apparently don't sell anymore.
That's not a good sign.
No, this house is old.
Yeah,
Guess we
that's
won't be hitting the road
legitimately a
today.
do you know how old your house is kind of moment.
Apparently, at one point there was another water damage incident. And replaced all of the appliances, and all the appliances look cheap and old. In the kitchen, I mean.
Hmm.
Say, Dr. Mama, what does this dimensional destabilizer doodad do anyway?
It temporarily pokes little teeny holes between this reality and other dimensions. Want to give it a whirl?
Sure.
Now, I haven't had a chance to calibrate the navigational controls, so you'll have to figure them out for yourself.
Don't we always?
Yeah.
I believe this is a puzzle where you have to. That's the wrong thing.
Future sight it.
Partially.
Because like that's the first thing I could think of. It's just like, oh man, you don't have any idea of what this thing is going to do. Well, best way to figure that out: hit it with the future sight.
Nope, I think we have to trial and error it.
Oh dear.
Wish me luck,
All right.
Max. I'm off to explore the Nether realms.
You should probably rephrase that.
Okay, a bunch of ones. Where does that send us?
Ooh, sciency. Ow! Turn down the volume. Sam?
Is he okay? Huh.
Badgers? Badgers?
You know, I don't think that was the world we wanted to send him to.
Whoa! Holy wheezing bellows of Krakatoa! What a ride!
You okay?
Yeah, but only because I've sealed away most of what I saw into a deep corner of my subconscious.
Just like that time you caught me singing in the shower.
In any event, I probably shouldn't do that again until I've got a really good reason to muck about in other dimensions.
Aside from the lulls.
I've not heard "for the lulz" in so long.
Yeah,
That is an old turn of phrase.
I gotta admit, those.
Ow!
supposedly there's something that activates, but I forget how it starts.
Hey,
We just talked
Dr.
to her.
Bosco, can we ask you a few questions?
Maybe.
Can it wait? I'm very busy trying to figure out where all these Sams came from.
It'll only take a minute.
Fine.
What do you want to start with?
Help with clones, maybe?
Got any ideas on how to stop the clones?
No, not really.
Your clone tanks?
Max and I were taking a closer look
That
at
was
those
a mistake.
underground cloning tanks.
Oh, why's that?
Yes.
I
And they've
misclicked.
got Bosco Tech
Oh.
written
Oh
all
no,
over
I did
'em.
click it correctly. I thought I was
That's
getting the dimensional
horrible.
one.
Someone must have snuck into my lab and stolen all my cloning equipment.
That is the most obvious lie I've ever heard.
Mama
Who
Bosco.
do you think broke into your lab to steal all your cloning equipment?
Well, whoever wanted an army of Sam clones, obviously.
Well, duh, Sam.
Okay. Dimensional destabilizer?
Any useful tips on that dimensional destabilizer?
I think the 4 dials correspond to 4 etheric axes. Fate, mind, emotion, that sort of thing. But I don't have any idea which dial controls which axis.
Didn't you build it for slugging a thing?
Yeah, but I subcontracted a lot of the work out to Reykjavik. Confidentially speaking, I think they did a lot of the work during one of those 6-month Icelandic keggers.
That's extra funny, because I got family that's heading to Iceland soon. And,
Ask them to ask the Icelandic about the keggers.
yeah, I'll ask them to let me know if there's any keggers I should know about. Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
I know like some information about certain Icelandic cultures from Slekvania versus the world. A lot of them are mixed together since it's been a while since I read that webcomic, so like of the random thoughts that run in my head, I
Yes.
think a common stereotype that Danish people agree with is that they're all sort of nature-hating drunks. It's been a while. It's been a long while. Do not quote me on this.
Nature-hating drunks.
I'll find it and send it to you. It was hilarious at the time. It's just been. It's like
Oh, wow.
it's like I've last read it during the first Trump election.
I see.
So, which one?
Bosco.
Any word from your son since he headed off for Vegas?
No, but knowing him, he's probably being scammed by some two-bit gold digger.
She does not have a lot of faith in her son.
Would you?
Which, yeah, I was gonna say, which I understand. Oh, Mama Bosco.
What are you doing?
Same as you two. I'm trying to find out who's behind all these clones. I better get by soon, because this itch is driving me crazy. If anyone ever finds out I was hired to build those clone tanks, I'm done for.
Mama Bosco.
Mama B?
Yes?
Who
Give
hired
it up,
you?
Mama Bosco. We know someone paid you to build those cloning tanks.
Who was it? Stinky? Paperweight? Professor Plum?
I don't know. All I know is, a few months ago, an anonymous donor wired me $1 bajillion in exchange for a few hundred of my experimental cloning tanks. I knew it was shady, but times are tough for a single dead mother with a money-hemorrhaging research lab. So I took the gig and looked the other way.
Another victory
She's
for
not even
unregulated
breaking up her son
capitalism.
in that. It's, I think, the best part. Like,
This anonymous donor.
her son gets no
Anything
money.
you can tell us about him?
Turn-offs, turn-ons, the last 4 digits of his social security number.
We only
No,
spoke over
what?
the phone. He had a creepy, high-pitched voice.
Sam, you don't think it could be the soda?
Don't even think it, little buddy.
I actually do like that they're legitimately like, no, it can't possibly be those three. Oh. Clone Master? It looks like we can still click on that.
Sorry, I was trying to move food around my mouth. No, they're canonically dead for good.
I mean, I figured that much. It's more just like, I have to laugh at them straight up saying, like, nope, we are never bringing them back.
They had their spot.
Dude.
They had their chance. They're not getting another one.
Yeah, just they are not
Anything
coming
else
back.
you can
Do not
remember
bring
about
them
the
back up.
mastermind who bought all those clone tanks?
Aside from the squeaky voice, no. Oh, and he paid me in cash. Really old cash.
Yeah, that
Now that
would
we've
probably
established
surprise
that
a lot
the
of
clones
people.
came out of your machines, is there any way we can shut them down?
Well, there should be a biometric override built into all of my clone control centers. But
Oh, I hate the sound of your butts.
my handprint is the only one that can activate the override.
But without a body, you don't have handprints.
Or the right to vote.
About that override,
Mm-hmm.
if we could clone a body for you, could you activate the biometric control?
That's
Bug-loving insane?
absolutely brilliant. Of course, it'll have to be a perfect clone with 100% of my DNA.
No problem. Got any lying around?
Only this. As far as I know, this is the only remaining sample of my DNA in the world. And even this is only 99% complete. You'll either have to find some more or get some DNA from one of my family members so I can do a splice job.
No problem. Consider yourself cloned.
Yeah, that's
So all we
unfortunate.
have to do is plunk your DNA sample into your clone cooker, and bingo bango, brand new Dr. Mama Bosco body, right?
No. First, you have to find some more Bosco DNA to fill in the gaps in the sample.
Say, would some of your son's DNA work to fill in the gaps in your DNA sample?
Sure. Good luck finding any, though.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. It's a damn shame that Bosco's off in Vegas right now. Okay, back to the cloning chamber.
Cloning facility status.
You'd think a multi-bazillion-dollar facility like this could afford something a little snazzier than a chintzy scrolly sign.
You know what? Yeah, I'm kind of with Max on that one. That is the most basic thing I've ever seen for a cloning lab. I remember this last time you looked at it, it showed us like dancing into the room. Are you trying to get a look at Sam through the mask? Or? Are you perhaps muted?
I was muted.
I was wondering why you weren't responding to anything. I was like, oh man, Quinn's being rather quiet. Is he just like really focused and looking at the walkthrough?
These
No?
fine natal jackets.
Oh, Yog-Sothoth, give me strength. Hurry it up.
I think we're being too polite.
Yeah. Why don't we bust down the doors? We have guns. I mean, we never use them, but we do have guns. Oh, what? What was that?
Him
Let's
saying
see.
no.
Foot, snake, squiggle squiggle, bird. Done.
We probably should have guessed that one.
You know what? Yeah, isn't that like the basic? That was
Still
the same
remember the code?
security code.
I'll
for
have
the,
you know I've got a mind like a steel tramp.
Trap.
Really? Huh. A steel tramp would be a lot more fun in a bum fight.
Ah, don't look at me.
Oh, come on. You're not that ugly.
You don't understand. Human minds aren't equipped to comprehend.
Hey, Sam, there's a guy in here.
Huh.
I'm impressed. Most humans are driven incurably insane by the mere glimpse of my unspeakable visage.
Yeah, well, no offense, but we get more unspeakable visages in our convention swag.
Also,
So
they're not
you're the
human.
mysterious Dr. Norrington?
I am known by many names. Among them, Yog-Sothoth, Elder Fiend of the Dark Dimension.
I'm so surprised.
Shocking, true, but not nearly as shocking as the horrific truths I suspect I must now reveal.
Go on. Oh, tentacles.
What do you have to say about
get
all those
some,
creepy
right?
tentacles we found in the cloning chamber?
Tentacles?
Yeah, like the ones your boy Paperweight summoned in the museum last night.
I'm pausing this real quick to mention we never triggered that because I
Oh, right. We did it all kind of perfectly.
we try to go through the door, tentacles will appear.
I see.
Cthulhu's wattle.
Ooh, I'm using that.
Only one such as myself can summon the Cilia of Torment. Whoever's controlling your clones must be awash in the forces of the Dark Dimension.
Did you really just say awash?
The only thing that can properly vanquish matter from the Dark Dimension is the Chthonic Destroyer.
I think that is actually an item from one of the Call of Cthulhu tabletop games.
Is it?
I think it is. Maybe it's not. Huh. I could have sworn that something like that existed, just not the actual.
Maybe it's close to, but not really.
Maybe. Might be something similar to it.
Getting real scared to like leave my house because there's a lot of in like Palm Beach. There's a lot of like people going missing.
Oh, jeez.
They're not people of color, but still.
Just
What's
people going
the
missing in general.
Chthonic Destroyer?
Is
Two
it
today
pointy?
alone.
The Chthonic Destroyer
Oh, wow.
is the ultimate psychic toy. A weapon so terrible that it was once used to drive the Elder Gods themselves back to their home in the Dark Dimension.
Ah, look, that mole man is smiting an army.
Mind if we hold on to this?
Sam's got a thing for illuminated manuscripts.
If it will help you find the Chthonic Destroyer, yes, of course.
Thanks. I'll try to keep Max from drawing dirty pictures in the margins.
I guess we could still keep asking about the Chthonic Destroyer. Huh.
Can the destroyer be used against those tentacles?
The Destroyer is proof against anything from the Dark Dimension. Me, the tentacles, the toy box.
Sam, we gotta get one of these things.
You'll have to find the hidden giggling realm of skittering ingestion if you wish to find the Destroyer.
Alright, Norrington. I'm kind of curious about why he calls himself that.
Hold the phone. You're Yog-Sothoth, the world-shattering elder god?
You look like something my non-existent cat coughed up.
Curb your tongue, rabbit!
No, Paperweight, the Naked One is right. This debased form is a pathetic shadow of my former glory. Long before the dawn of man, my kind was sovereign over this dimension and countless others. We welcome the development of sentient life, drinking deeply
Nate.
from your bottomless wellsprings of terror, and also your succulent hairy flesh.
Ew.
For untold eons, we lapped at the perpetual buffet of your horror and worship, until powerful forces rallied to drive us back to the Dark Dimension.
Forces?
Primitive hybrids somehow impervious to our powers. You know them as mole men.
Get out of here.
Yes, that's exactly what they ordered us to do.
You know, it's a lot harder to take you prehistoric elder gods seriously, now that I know you were banished by a bunch of mole men.
Scoff if you must, but the mole people were much more powerful before they were genetically marginalized by the cruel twists of evolution.
Just like Uncle Billy.
Yeah, he's got a lot to say about himself, jeez. Like, you could still keep clicking Norrington. That,
Or it's a lot
We
worth
already
asking
did, like-
about.
So, should
yeah,
I call
guess.
you Yog-Sothoth or Norrington?
Call me Dr. Norrington. When uttered by your mortal tongues, my true name sounds disturbingly like our term for number 2.
You should hear him say nuclear.
why do I feel like he's got the, he's got the George Bush nuclear. Oh. Samulacra? May as well.
Do you know anything
Maybe
about
those
all
Doggo
these
gangers.
handsome brutes that are stealing toys throughout
yes.
the city?
The clones are meaningless.
Ain't chubby.
Hey,
But if they are truly stealing toys, then their master may be attempting to gather a complete collection of the toys of power
Collect all 1,024. Impress your friends.
and destroy the entirety of existence as we know it. You've already borne witness to the damage that can be wrought when the Devil's Toy Box is mostly full. If the box is completely engorged, its power will tear down the walls of reality itself.
Sure, it's not that bad.
We've done worse collectively.
Yeah, you know, I'm pretty sure he's just exaggerating. I mean, really, destroy everything. You kidding me?
Probably
No
just
way
be
it
you,
destroys
York.
everything.
Just you, York.
Yeah. Doppelganger, or doppelgangers.
Samulacra.
so, aside from tearing apart reality, anything else you think we should know about the Plague of Me?
Only that they should seriously consider a gym membership.
Hey. Only Max gets to call me out on that. And that's because the little bastard's insane.
Toy box or paperweight?
Toy box.
You and Paperweight seem to know a lot about that Devil's Toy Box that everybody keeps stealing.
The Devil's Toy Box. Ha! You should be so lucky.
What are you talking about?
The Toy Box is of a power far greater than that of your primitive gods and devils. It is the property of my grandson, Junior.
Junior?
Yes, Junior, the youngest and most horrible of the Elder Gods. His birthing wail shattered the supercontinent of Pangaea. His first steps sunk the proto-civilizations of Subarctica.
Junior?
In an effort to stop my rampaging grandchild from destroying the Omniverse, I brought many of my precious childhood keepsakes over from the Dark Dimension to keep Junior distracted and entertained, as well as a box to contain their frightening power.
Junior?
Unfortunately, when the Elder Gods were banished to the Dark Dimension, Junior's toy box was lost during the move. And in the millennia since, he just will not stop whining about it.
Junior?
It's a lot scarier if you've got the requisite complement of larynxes to pronounce it correctly.
I just... Like, we have Yogg-Sagoth, Dr. Norrington, Paperweight, Junior.
I mean, to be fair, the idea of Elder Gods having kids is not out of the realm of canon. Cthulhu has a daughter.
Oh, yeah, sure, I forgot about that, huh?
It's one of the cases of, wait, what? It's definitely a statement that makes you walk into a pole.
Yeah.
And now the mental image of Cthulhu being an embarrassing parent just amuses me. And bumbling dad Cthulhu.
No, Cthulhu wakes up, he's got a beer gut. He's got like full parent mode. He's not even focused on destroying the world, he's just focused on corralling his daughter.
Single parent Cthulhu.
Oh my gosh. I guess more toy box.
Single parent Cthulhu sounds like one of those early side jokes you would see in early cartoons. Like in Freakazoid.
Oh yeah.
So why have the 1.5 of you been trying to get your hands on the toy box all these years?
To destroy it!
But why? It's got all those cool toys that make my brain tingle and my ears all fuzzy.
The toys of power were never meant for mortal hands. For the sake of all that exists, they must be returned to the toy box and annihilated.
I mean, it sounds like he's got a good like reasoning for doing that, you know?
You're not gonna take my toys, are you?
Not yet. Your chaotic mastery of the toys of power may yet prove useful in defeating the master of these blasphemous portly canines.
Every time that he says that, I just feel like Sam is just standing there, just getting more and more insulted.
Sam keeps reaching for his gun.
He just like he just keeps trying to draw it, and just Max reaches over and just like puts the hand back down. It actually sounds wonderfully hilarious.
And completely 180 of their normal personality.
I know. Oh gosh. Anywho, Paperweight. Since we can ask more
So
about
how
him.
a gigantic behemoth of an elder god like you gets stuck in panty waist anyway?
Paperweight!
Silence! Several decades ago, Monsieur Paperweight foolishly attempted to summon me to this plane of existence.
Yeah, we may have heard something about that.
Paperweight's infantile conjurings were doomed to failure, but the uncanny power of your grandsire's brain somehow managed to extrude an infinitesimally tiny fraction of my essence into this dimension. It became fused with Paperweight's unsettlingly hairless and ladylike torso.
We've spent the better part of a century trying to retrieve the toy box and send the great Yogg-Sagoth home.
And we would have succeeded last night if you hadn't lost your temper over that slobbering space ape.
Sorry about that. Stay put. We'll probably have more questions later.
Your kind always does.
Ah, cripes. A bunch of Sam clones are ghost riding the DeSoto out in the parking lot.
When were they cloned? 2005?
Gosh, that one guy did not manage to get out of the way of the car.
I guess there's a walk in front of it.
Hey, Yagi,
Yeah, he
what's
really
this
did
map
just
all
walk in
about
front of it.
anyway?
Paperweight and I have been attempting to locate spots where the membranes between our worlds are the weakest, so that I can be sent home with as little fuss as possible.
That's awfully polite for an elder god who savors the taste of human misery.
Age has mellowed me.
Age and being a place you don't want to be has mellowed you. Let's be honest.
Yeah, let's just be honest here. You did not like that, Rel.
Hey, Max,
we all
could you
know
spare
you
a
did
few
not like
seconds
that,
to
Rel.
memorize Paperweight's phone number?
Okay, but my brain's getting awfully full. I might lose a few chapters of my poignant Inuit coming-of-age novel.
The trials of Kennelik the Awkward will have to wait for another day, little buddy. The only person I want to call now is my shrink, and she's still on her honeymoon.
Still?
Say, Papercut, mind if we take a closer look at your journal?
I promise to laugh at your
Mr.
bad
Bossy.
poetry and schoolboy crushes.
No!
I'm afraid I must concur with my host. Paperweight's journal contains all the spells we'll eventually need to destroy the toy box and send me home.
Oh, I
What
see. So we
sorts of
don't
ancient
actually want to
gimcracks and
break
googans
your
lurk in those boxes?
Well, I'm not opening them to find out. Do you know how hard it is to get Guga juice out of my fur?
Paperweight must have used this antique privacy screen to help protect his horrible squiddy secret all these years.
We also used it to perform psyche-destroying shadow puppet shows for the kiddies.
It's entirely in line with their shenanigans.
Can we borrow
Yeah.
this?
You most certainly may not. It is so fragile that the slightest breeze destroy it.
But
The scroll is meaningless.
Doubt.
It's mostly showing off psychic
Doubt.
toys. You don't really need it.
I guess. Still, just, doubt.
Look at it.
it's a page from an illuminated manuscript detailing, and lo, did Brother Acidophilus return in a flash of light from the giggling realm of skittering ingestion, armed with the Chthonic Destroyer. Though giggling and plagued with visions of skittering insects, noble Acidophilus smote the beasties from the dark dimension with the Destroyer. His enemies laid low. Acidophilus returned the Destroyer to the gibbering realm and resumed his peaceful life of molitude. Years later, he was eaten by a crazed beast.
That is the
Okay,
worst story
so-
I've ever heard.
I don't think they'd invented the three-act structure back then, Max.
But it sounds like we
Yeah.
have most of it for the cloning thing. We just need to figure out which one is.
Insects, yeah, because you're set to badgers right now.
Man,
there's-
if as I was good at
Or-
it as you, I would just collect all the things that would sound completely insane out of context.
And just put that in there.
Which one do you fit it with first?
Hmm.
I think in my first my original stream creating video, I got something involving crying. I remember crying.
Let's try the red one first.
Let's try this
See which
again.
one that is. Oh no, wait, we don't have it right. Okay, so this has
Bugs,
to be.
roaches, they're under my skin. Get them off!
Well, that was on target. Check his fate. Oh no, wait, we don't need to check his fate because he went for the same thing. Got eaten by a wild beast, right?
Whoa!
Get eaten by Max.
And I'm back.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
see. Flash of light, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, the one thing we
Giggling
need to change now is
realm
the
of
flash of
skittering ingestion, giggling and beset by visions of insects. Destroyer defeats things from the dark dimension. Leader eaten by a beast.
We're almost on target. We just need to change it so that he's appears in a flash of light. That's it.
Ow! Turn down the
Nope.
volume!
Alright, green's not it. Check his final fate, because that's what changed.
Come, bitter conduct. Come, unsavory guide. Thou desperate pilot. Now at once run on the dashing rocks thy seasick weary bark. Here's to my love. O true apothecary, thy drugs are quick, thus with a kiss I die.
Why are you quoting Romeo and Juliet?
Hey, guess what? I'm not really dead! Ooh, awkward.
That's pretty much how it goes.
It's very much how it goes.
Whoa! If I'm going to keep doing this, we should look into some sort of frequent flyer discount.
I can't remember what the third one
find
is.
that chthonic destroyer.
Alright, so that one's fate. Oh,
Like I said, I just want to know what the third one is. I can't remember.
Free bird!
Wait, what? Oh, I guess it's the Afghan.
Violently epic, but no beast in that future.
that was. I did not see that coming. Just crying out free bird.
Okay,
and then
that one was just plain weird.
Yeah.
Hey, you!
Okay, so that's not it. It's gas cloud. But that is one of the ones we need.
Whoa!
So it has to be 3.
Sam? Ah, great. Sam's been driven insane by an unspeakable horror. Now I've got a Craigslist for a new partner.
Hey, no, little buddy, really, I'm fine. I just got that medium extra small joke from earlier. Boy, that Super Ball, he's a hoot and a half. Oh yeah, and check out this keen knickknack I picked up from the giggling realm of skittering ingestion.
Is that the dark dimensional destroyer that Norrington was yammering about?
Only one way to find out. Let's blast the bejeebus out of something from the dark dimension.
Alright, so what would we hit from the dark dimension then?
Those tentacles.
Oh, yeah.
Why why we started this whole thing?
Listen, he said it like he was going to test fire it, okay?
Yeah, it is test firing.
I don't know that's a test fire. That feels like we're going for a full fire.
Unholy this?
I heard it in a video game.
That was from Tales of Monkey Island.
Oh, right. Okay.
Property of Hoover Dam.
Insufficient DNA to begin cloning process. Please insert DNA into the receptacle. Clone facility systems nominal. Awaiting further instructions.
Alright.
These microwaves aren't working.
Some Nimrod probably blew the fuse when he tried to zap his leftover casserole and cup o' bisque in 2 different microwaves at the same time. We're in the middle of an energy crisis, people!
The funny thing is, my house is like that. The kitchen downstairs, if you activate the microwave and the tea kettle at the same time, you flip the circuit breaker. We don't know why. It's not like those two things should be connected, but somehow they are.
Cloning tanks operating.
It's a box of useless junk.
To make matters worse, the circuit breaker is behind the refrigerator.
Ugh.
Yeah, so it's just like, oh god, pain. Now I gotta move the entire fucking thing to reach this circuit breaker. And you can't tell which circuit breaker is which. So you just kind of gotta guess from there. It's just pain.
Ours is in the garage.
Yeah, you know, that's a good place to put it. You gotta put it in a place that is easily accessible.
Fortunately, last time I got the circuit got
Even though they're
braked,
on
it
a
was a
toy
hot
stealing
day and
mission
just
that'll
turned off
no
the
doubt bring
fans.
about the
We
end of
still
the
don't know
world,
what
it makes me
exactly
proud
went
to see my clones
through
going
it.
about their labor so diligently.
Oh no.
Aw.
Sam?
Whoops.
Gotta let go of him, Sam.
Bosco, no!
Eh?
This is totally awesome!
I think I tried to trigger that last time. I just couldn't.
Interesting.
Toys? Toys?
Uh-oh.
Toys.
Shoot or run?
Let's run. Toys.
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 Yikes.
Toys.
They are really after those toys.
Well, that was a harrowing chase down the clown-infested streets of the city.
And the clones were pretty bad, too.
At least we finally lost them.
For now. That's always the case, isn't it? It's always for now.
Hey, you. Anyone interested in my psychic toys?
Toys. Toys.
What the heck? Stay away from me, you goofballs.
Toys? Toys?
Oh no. Did they just like beat the guy up?
Mugging him.
Just straight up mug him. They've been kicking him while he's down.
Hey, it's our noisy old friend Bluster Blaster.
More like a barely tolerated acquaintance.
You look like Chum, old chum.
Sam! Max! What are you doing in Vegas?
Oh, boy.
That's a little complicated, buddy. It's not complicated because, you know, why are we in Vegas? It's complicated because,
You're not.
yeah. That's basically it. That's exactly what the situation is. You're not in Vegas. I'm sorry. Cops. Why not ask him about cops?
Do you think you'll rejoin the cops now that your Vegas adventure is over?
That portion of my life is terminated!
What? I hope that doesn't
What
mean that
happened
they
to you?
terminated the cops.
Yeah, we thought you
I
were
think
in
he just
Vegas
means he's
helping
not
Bosco
alone
count
anymore.
cards and pick up
Oh.
showgirls.
Maximum failure!
Why?
Counting cards out loud!
Yeah, the dealers tend to notice things like that.
Counted the cards out loud.
Need any help?
No thank you! I'll just sit here until my shields regenerate!
Huh. Okie dokie, buddy. You, I guess Bosco, maybe?
Do you know what happened to Bosco?
Bosco stayed in Vegas to pay off debt to casino!
Cleaning tables?
Male stripper!
Ew.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Left letter to give to Mama!
Oh, well, that's... Oh, hey,
Dear
look,
Mama,
DNA.
guess what? I met a girl. So it looks like I'll be staying in Vegas a little bit longer than originally planned. Please take care of the store while I'm away. Love, Bosco.
P.S. Could you wire me about $20,000?
Worst Bosco impression ever!
Mind if we deliver this to Mama Bosco?
Take it! I never want anything to do with Bosco ever again!
Aww.
I mean... Understandable.
I like Bosco. I like bothering him. But I still like him.
No. Listen. Bosco is fun to bother. But I can also understand not wanting anything to do with the guy. I mean, you've seen his shop.
True.
Say, you wouldn't happen to know anything about all these Sam clones running around, would you?
Those are real?
Yeah.
Holy Mother of God!
I think that's a no.
See ya, Bluster.
I have become death!
Holy Mother of God. That is very funny.
Hey, doppelgangers! It's me, Max! I'm in this warehouse with all sorts of juicy psychic toys.
Toys?
Toys!
Oh, goodness.
Sal.
Sam and Max, what brings you guys down to the warehouse district?
All the usual. Mystery, intrigue.
The roar of the grease paint, the smell of the crowd.
I guess we have some about the Samulacra.
Doppelgangers.
How are you coping with all these Sam clones?
Is that what they are? I thought they might be some of your skinnier, less inhibited cousins from over in the village.
Ouch. Doppelgangers.
Samulacra.
So my clones haven't been hassling you?
A little, but I don't seem to have whatever it is they're looking for.
I mean, they did just beat you the fuck up.
Without our assistance, it just happened for no reason.
Yeah, we were totally not involved. And if you believe otherwise, you can't prove it.
You can't prove shit.
Sal.
So you gave up your cushy job at the museum for this?
You bet. That museum gig was getting dangerous. What with all the fires, the slimy tentacles, and the gorilla pummelings. I'm just not cut out for a life of excitement like that.
What exactly are you doing out here anyway?
I've got a great job stacking crates. Doesn't pay much, but it's way less violent. At least it was until those guys came along.
Is it wrong I want them to kick him again?
I always want them to kick Sal.
It's just like, oh man, this job is so much more peaceful.
It's me.
And then he just gets
As long
beaten
as there's
up again
nothing
by
in
the
these
two
babies that keep me from stacking them, I could give a June bug's behind about what's in them, you know?
Hey, Sal, you're a pretty mean chef, right?
I know my way around a lemon zester, yeah. What about it?
We really need someone to bake a birthday cake, pronto.
Sure, I could probably take a break and whip one up. What kind of cake you guys looking for? Do you have any idea how many kinds of cake there are?
4?
More like 44,000.
Whoa.
Come back to me when you've made up your mind.
About that birthday cake.
You guys decided what kind of cake you want yet?
Nope.
Then stop bothering me about it. A good baker never whips out his whisk until he knows exactly what he's gonna be whisking.
So true, so true.
I mean, this
what a whisk
personally
is, do you?
No, but I love saying it. Whisk, whisk, whisk.
I think it's the first time I've seen him launch him for no reason.
I really like Sal
You're
saying
snapping him out
it'd
of
be a
it.
shame if he got sucked into the undertow of the mayhem and destruction that follows us around like an awestruck teenager.
What the hell are you talking about, Max?
Anyways, I think we need to read Stinky's mind.
Sounds about right.
Hey, you. Anyone interested in my psychic toys?
Toys?
What the heck?
Toys.
Stay away from me, you goofballs.
And then he's just on the floor in pain, getting kicked.
That's weird. I shouldn't be seeing that.
Saying what? Yeah, that's a bit odd, isn't it? What is that?
I think it's like for my controller, but I'm not touching the
It's a
controller right
controller
now.
reticle. It's a controller reticle. That's so weird. Do we want to do feature vision on the,
That's no, I selected the wrong one entirely. I'm trying to.
And Stinky just has a lot of ammunition.
He has one of those shotguns with the capability is how much ammo you have in your pocket.
Yeah.
A likely story. Still, it'd be nice to get a slice of upside-down Uzbekian blood cake surprise.
No, there's reloading. He just has unlimited ammo in his pockets. He probably buys some every time Samulacra annoys him, and how often Samulacra annoys him means...
a lot. Then we gotta get Sal to make blood cake.
He's still being beaten up.
Oh, no, he's good now. They got bored. Quick.
Hey, you stupid mutts! I'm still in here with all my toys!
I'm gonna be honest, I thought you were going to target Sal with that again. It's just like,
why would I do that? We need to talk to him.
Because it would be funny.
It would be funny, but I'm not doing that. I'm better than that.
Are you?
Hey, Sal.
What's up, guys?
About that birthday cake.
You guys decided what kind of cake you want yet?
An Uzbekian upside-down blood cake surprise?
Ooh, that's gonna be a tall order, Sam.
Don't you know how to make it?
Oh, I know how to make it all right. Any confectioner worth his icing sack knows how to make that bad boy. It's just that the ingredients are really hard to come by.
Don't worry about that! Sam and I live to hunt down obscure ingredients or similarly named alternatives.
It's not just the ingredients, though. It literally takes a month to bake an Uzbekian upside-down blood cake surprise. If you want it tonight, you're just SOL. Sorry.
Well, can you at least tell us what it looks like in case we run into it in a dark alley someplace?
I can do better than that. I'll draw you a picture.
Oh, there we go. I know where this is going.
Voila!
Impressive!
I minored in chalk drawing at the Bilderberg Academy for the Culinary and Visual Arts.
Stack on, good buddy.
You know it, Sam.
If Sal was any other type of bug, I'll be perfectly fine with him, but since he's a cockroach...
Yeah, I get it. Those in particular are the ones that you dislike.
Ooh, this'll be as easy as taking cake from a baby.
I think that's candy.
So now we got a copy of the cake. Now we can use that on the...
Yo, dog boys! Why don't you come over here and check out my toys?
Toys!
Ah, jeez. Not this again.
I did say I wasn't gonna do it then.
I'm concerned, like, why is he grabbing that? That feels a little, and I just see turn towards him. It's like, we got the thing we needed, we could go. Nope, not without beating up Sal.
I feel bad beating him up, but also, he's a being of my pure nightmares.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Grandpa Stinky! Is that one upside-down Uzbekian blood cake surprise?
The blood looks right, but let's see if it's got the surprise. An Uzbekian flensing knife! The secret ingredient the Mongols used in all their cakes!
Now do you believe me?
The tasty cake. This beautiful knife! You two really were planning a birthday party, weren't you? Ooh, I've got to go try this puppy out on some doggies. All right, you furry trespassers, make way for Daddy!
This seems like it was a bad idea to just let him go out there like that, but
There's
fair
only
enough.
one thing I don't understand. Why does Sam call you my queen in his letter?
Oh, because Sam and I have been carrying on a torrid love affair for years. Is that right, hon?
What the?
Has human on furry love gone too
Meet
far?
me at the place. No, the other place.
I
don't know what kind of game you're playing here, Sam, but now that I've seen you and Stinky smooching, all I really want to do is climb into a bottle and wipe out a few brain cells.
You and him
No,
both.
Sam, that whole stinky kissing thing kind of made me wish for the sweet release of death, too.
I know, little buddy, but it'll be worth it if we can track Stinky to the real Mr. S who's controlling all these Sam clones. Do you still remember Stinky's cell phone number?
Do I? It spells out my second favorite bodily excretion.
Let's not think about that.
I mean, no, it's too late. The worst part is that it has to start with an
There
S.
you are, Mr. S.
Stinky, my queen.
I would have gotten here sooner, but the old fool and his Seamus wouldn't let me leave. We've got to get rid of them once and for all.
Do we have to? Killing seems so deadly.
Trust me, sweetie. It's the only way to get everything we want.
Oh, baby.
Okay, that's quite enough of that.
It's Droopy and Stitch.
Sam and Max.
What are you doing down here?
We were about to ask you the same question.
We were? I was gonna ask about biological compatibility issues.
All right, fine. There's no point in denying it any longer. This is where Sal and I meet to revel in our forbidden love.
No. just no. I cannot tell if that's due to it being paused or if that's due to it.
Sorry.
Okay.
I had.
I was concerned.
I had turned on my mute to sneeze, and I thought I'd turn it back on when I was done sneezing.
Oh, no,
What
you're
I
not.
said was, I could imagine this scenario where, in the background doing things, supposedly with a gun's like, we're just gonna turn this off, and then I cut, Sal, and immediately opened fire.
Just guns him down on accident.
On accident, nothing.
Oh. No, that was clearly targeted.
We mentioned that in the Samulacra universe, my gun's a bullet hose.
Yeah, the
You
forbidden
don't just
love
hit him,
thing.
you hit everybody around.
Not where we meet to discuss getting rid of our evil grandpa Stinky.
Right, just the forbidden love.
Really? Then how do you explain that?
Whoa.
Where'd those come from? Yes, Master.
Sam, what just happened?
Well, on the upside, it looks like neither Stinky nor her chitinous boyfriend are the master of these Samulites. On the downside, it appears that our icky and potentially murderous loverbirds are under the psychic thrall of our mysterious fiend.
Man, I wouldn't want to be the master when Stinky snaps out of it. She straight up hates thralls.
Where did he go? What just happened to him?
So we're there.
Yeah. How did he get launched that way, though?
In a TD plane, but sort of like in a position.
I guess, yeah.
Hey, Dr. Mama, we got some mail from Baby Bosco.
Really? Hold it up for me so I can read it. $20,000? Roscoe Bosco, what sort of hustle have you gotten yourself into?
Hey, this letter's practically swimming in Bosco's saliva. Could it be used to fill out your missing DNA?
That might work. Yeah, sure, give it a shot. I mean, what's the worst that can happen?
I love it when scientists say that.
You'd never, ever ask that question.
DNA sample received. Processing. DNA sample insufficient to commence cloning process. Please insert complementary DNA sample to continue.
Doop. Doop. Doop.
Complementary DNA sample received. Exemplar clone being prepared in pod 0001.
Come on, come on!
Patience, Max. The human genome is an insanely complicated strand of proteins containing nearly a gigabyte of raw data. Even the most sophisticated computers in the world would take weeks.
Clone complete.
You did it!
Yeah.
Clear a path, boys. Mama Bosco's about to make a long overdue return to the land of the living. All right, fellas, open her up. Well, what do you think?
Considering how much of your son's DNA is in there, I'd say you got off easy.
Yeah, you could have ended up with a beard, or a beer gut, or a head full of wacky conspiracy theories. Whee!
Did not expect the hair to disappear, gonna be honest.
Incomplete DNA sample detected in receptacle.
Complementary DNA?
You know, the DNA that laughs at your unfunny jokes or tells you that your butt totally doesn't look fat in those pants you've been squeezing into for the last 10 years.
So, Mama B.
Can't talk now, guys. I'm trying to figure out a way to get up to the control center. It's the only way we'll be able to stop the clones.
You know, maybe we should have had her do that before she lost the powers of magical ghost flight.
Wow.
It does seem like a misstep.
That seems like something that we probably could have done.
By my reckoning, this cavern is deeper than Sean Penn, but shallower than Bono.
Was not expecting that. That's a comparison, but okay.
Cloning
Sure
tanks
thing.
operating at 98.9% efficiency. Good for you.
Can't remember what to do next.
I mean, we already shot at the thing up there. That didn't work.
Hey, the master just wants you to know that you are, like, totally doomed.
Okay, Sal. Sure thing, buddy. Oh.
Why'd you do that?
Sometimes you just gotta shoot out a few lights.
Dead light bulb detected in clone control spotlight. Please alert maintenance engineer.
Oh, I see. That's how you get over there.
Show off.
Why do I feel like
Now,
we could
Max,
accidentally kill
just because
Sal?
the good Lord didn't bless you with 6 arms and
Oh
vice-like
no,
claws.
Sal
Not
has
yet,
died today.
anyway.
Today.
Yeah. Or this episode.
Well, do you want to shoot the microphone? You want to shoot the... Like, what do you want to shoot?
I'd better not. I'll probably need that to take control of the clones.
Shoot the microphone, I guess?
Hey, Max, watch this.
Nice shot.
Thanks. It turns out the secret is aiming.
Aiming. Never heard of it. Is it a lost secret of the ancient Orient?
Malfunction detected in clone control console unit. Please send technician.
That's the most work I've seen Stinky do in years.
Yeah, she must be enthralled.
Dude. Sal?
The white zone is for the loading and unloading of
I
protein.
forgot that happens.
just casually shuts it on Sal.
Hey, Mama B. Want to be disassembled at the quantum level, then reassembled about 40 meters to the left?
You know it, baby.
That was totally unnecessary.
You! But how?
You haven't figured it out yet? Wow, for a mastermind, you sure are clueless.
Oh, it matters not. Neither you nor your unwitting pawn of a scientist will be able to stop the Master from achieving his dread goals.
What's her problem?
We're pretty sure she's enthralled, but with Stinky it's hard to tell. Mama Bosco, would you mind activating your override so we can take control of these clones?
My pleasure.
I mean, like, even if you didn't get
Fools,
over there
you'll
now.
never defeat the Master.
Sam, we've got company.
Question.
You see? Your cause is lost. The Master will take your toys and...
Sorry,
Ow.
I haven't been able to cold cock anyone for a long time, and she was really getting on my nerves.
After the mind-numbing terror is over, you gotta teach me that move.
And me. But first, let's deal with these clones.
I mean, that was a good punch.
Yeah, no.
What is the question marks?
Get down with your bad selves.
Hey, Sam, they've got your moves. How deeply depressing.
All right, clones, stop.
They've stopped.
Great, but we're still not any closer to finding the Master. Go to the Master.
That didn't work, Sam.
Weird. Maybe I have to use the Master's real name, whatever that is.
It's the only option that works, but...
Yeah, it's a toy box.
Go to the toy box.
That seems to have gotten their attention.
I guess it's time to play Follow the Clones.
You guys go on ahead and give that Master a knee to the groin for me. Getting dog hair all up in my cloning tanks.
Once this case is over, we should really look into fixing the DeSoto.
Hey, look, Sam. All your doppelgangers are heading into that warehouse. And my ears are doing that weird sparky thing.
The toy box must be in there. We'd better sneak in and grab it before the Master's plan comes to fruition.
You know, I can't remember the last time one of my plans came to fruition.
It's cute when you pretend you know what words mean, Max.
Sam?
My hat. We're gonna get my hat back. I hope.
Looks like my clones have already picked this pile of junk clean.
Toys.
Oh.
Toys? Shoot or run?
Let's run.
Toys.
Okay. So we need to figure out a way in there then.
Well, Sal's not here.
Yeah, no.
Stand back, Sam. I'll send those doppelgangers right into the harbor.
I don't
think so.
Who said that?
Hello, folks. What was that?
Unless I miss my guess, the mysterious master is none other than your little dark dimensional puppet.
I knew it was evil!
Well, thankfully, like all evil dummies, Charlie's pretty much helpless without a host body.
Am I, Sam? Am I? Samar! Caesarum!
Kill it with fire, Max!
On it! Darn.
Probably should have acted faster. Just maybe, you know.
I didn't think he was, able to move.
Yank the cord! Yank the cord!
Hello, narrator.
Yank the cord. What do you mean?
Sam! Oh, I just had the most ridiculous dream. Stinky was making out with a giant cockroach. Then an evil ventriloquist dummy knocked us out and...
Uh-huh. Statue of Liberty, huh?
Hello, boys and girls! Welcome to the Charlie Hotep Show!
Oh, that's way more naked Sam flesh than I'm comfortable with.
We got a great show for you tonight, ladies and germs. For our first act, our lovely and talented army of doppelgangers will sing and dance their way into your souls with their dimension-shattering rendition of that oldie but goodie, Skin. And for our second act, well, there won't really be a second act for most of you, since you'll be too busy screaming and gouging your eyes out after your pathetic reality is subsumed by the glories of the dark dimension.
Why do I love villains
You
like
won't want
this?
to miss our spectacular finale when the great and terrible Junior makes his long-awaited return, lovingly slips me onto one of his tentacles of anguish and plays with me.
Not if my as-yet unexplained psychic powers have anything to... Hey, where'd my toys go?
Looking for these? Let's have a big Dark Dimension round of applause for Sam and Max, without whom tonight's apocalyptic conjuring wouldn't be possible.
I feel so violated.
And now, on with the show!
Hang on, Sam, I'm coming to get you! Hang on, Sam, I'm coming to get you! Try not to end the world or anything!
I wasn't expecting that.
Lady Liberty,
That's-
America's nightlight.
I really was not
Yeah,
expecting you
she's
to just
pretty,
run head
but I
first
have a
into the
standing
wall.
rule against dating anyone who can use me to dig boogers out of their nose. July IVMDCCX. What is this, Canadian?
No, I think that's the date. No?
If I can just get to the Devil's Toy Box, I can get all my psychic toys back.
No, Max. The toy box and his toys must be destroyed, once and for all.
Yes, what he said. Aw, you guys are no fun anymore. It's Troy the Destroyer.
Yes, the only weapon that can reliably destroy things from the dark dimension. Free me, and we'll use it to stop Charlie Hotep.
Okay. So
The idea of one of your items being evil is something that not a lot of one-click games touch upon.
Yeah, no. Okay, so we gotta somehow get them out of the cage.
Yep.
Is that the general idea?
If that website about the Freemasons was accurate, that doorway opens onto a complex series of dumbwaiters that leads to the torch. If that website...
Okay,
If
so how
that
do we get in
website...
We can't. We have to switch
Let's see
back.
what you got!
there? Door to freedom. Mess with Junior.
What's this? My enthralled man puppy has something to say. What do you say, boys and girls? Do you want to see my amazing talking to a stupid mutt while playing the piano and ushering in the end of the world trick? Yes! Alrighty then. Frenail Shah! So, buddy, what's on your mind?
Might as well go down the list, huh, Dorrington?
Why have you dragged poor Paperweight / Norrington / Yog Sagoth up here?
grumpy old fool thought he could destroy me along with all the other toys of power. Now he'll bear witness to my ultimate triumph as I sacrifice him to his own grandson!
And I thought my family reunions were awkward.
We can keep clicking Norrington. Huh?
I think you and Norrington should have a nice little sit down.
Still
Never!
trying to fix
I
some things.
swear, ere this night doth wane, young Sagoth will drink the black splinters of my vengeance!
Did you fix it?
Yeah, I need to move some windows.
Samulacra.
I'm not flattered, but why did you go through all
Doppelgangers.
the trouble to make an army of half-naked Sam clones?
A spell of this magnitude requires the sacrifice of 1,001 thralls to complete the complex and arcane chants to tear down the walls between this world and the dark dimension.
Yeah, but why me?
Because you are the ideal straight man. Only you have the perfectly malleable brain that allows me to command you where to go and what to do without fear of being challenged by a stray independent thought. It's almost as though you were born to be ordered around.
He's got you there, Sam.
You know, I feel like that's a dig at us, given that we're the usual ones piloting him.
We pilot other people. Samulacra.
Okay, I understand why you wanted me for your silly ceremony, but why the gold biker shorts? And why did you have to make my clones so fat?
Oh, Idum's my chubby little clones make the poor little doggy man uncomfortable about his body issues.
Well,
God! You want to talk about uncomfortable body issues? Try spending a gazillion years with nasty little mortals sticking their grubby hands into a giant orifice in your back. At least Junior always had the common decency to wash his tentacle first.
since the night's about to end, can you
Bear?
tell me what's going on with Sal and Stinky? You enthralled them before we could break out the rubber hoses.
The fishwoman and the insect man were mere pawns. Their petty criminal dalliance is a pathetic warm-up back to my grand guignol!
In other words...
Not a clue.
You sure you don't know anything about Stinky and Sal's plans for
I got no
Dr.
answer for
Stinky?
that.
I just enthralled them to assemble and maintain my cloning chamber. I didn't get involved in their icky personal life.
Like I said, I don't know why, but I love villains like this.
He's literally just like, listen, I ain't got the answer to that one. That was not
the
me.
toy box all glowy.
Now that my magnificent doppelgangers have gathered all the
I like
toys of
showmanship.
power, the toy box is suffused with the terrible energies of the dark dimension.
Good for you.
When my spell is complete, I'll use the power of the toy box to tear down the walls between your realm and mine, dragging both realities into an eternity of torment and despair.
Okay, but how will that be different from any other ventriloquist act? What makes the toy box so powerful anyway?
It was hewn from the bark of screaming mendacity on the shores of the river Pyx in the dark dimension.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Wow, a
Did you
crazy
see?
evil ventriloquist dummy. Way to perpetuate the stereotype, Charlie.
I'm not crazy, or evil, or illiterate.
I didn't say...
I'm lonely.
Is that what this is all about? Because Max and I can fix you up with a nice girl who runs a diner.
Don't need a woman. I need Junior.
Okay.
So how long you been working on this scheme anyway?
None of your beeswax, Fido.
What in the
Ouch.
name of Kubrick's beard groomer is that unholy abomination?
That's Junior, youngest of the Elder Gods. When the walls tumble, you'll reign supreme over the darkness, and I'll be his favorite toy again, just like it was in the before time.
Ha! Junior hated you, Charlie. He used to call you Creepy Charlie.
You want creepy? I'll give you creepy, old man!
I am the sonic powered robot. Please give my instruction to everybody.
Did you change the take two? What was that?
That was fun.
Take two, the mind black.
Now, back to tonight's featured entertainment.
Oh. Oh no.
Nicely done, Sam. If you want to change the music again, just gesture in the general direction of the piano, and I'll do the rest.
I see.
You pathetic fool! Junior never played with you. He hated you. Shut up, shut up, shut up!
Flaming Pearls.
Boy, oh boy, I needed that.
I don't remember when it comes up, but it's revealed that Junior only played with Charlie for like 30 minutes.
Oh dear. That's... Oh. Ouch.
Junior. Charlie knows nothing about Junior. Nothing!
He really does not like us talking about Junior, does he?
Had enough, old man?
He doesn't like to be told that he's wrong about Junior.
Ah, oh my.
Ribs. Juicy, demonic ribs. You know, that horrific rib cage looks a little like that ladder I hit that guy with last month. Lady, you could really use a facial peel.
That's the corruption of the dark dimension, seeping into your world.
More
I'm sure it's
tentacles? Jeez, those things must have one hell of a union.
I know there's like you could hear Harry curse Uncle Murray since there isn't an attic to the Statue of Liberty, but can never trigger it.
Yep, it's locked.
Well, at least he's honest and it's locked. They're doing like quite the dance.
It's air guitar.
Oh!
Woo-hoo-hoo! Aha! Take that, elder dorks!
You think you're winning? Every time you change the music, you bring your world one step closer to annihilation!
So, tentacle now, huh?
Come on, everyone! Play along with Charlie Hotep! What's that? You say you can't move? Of course you can't, you big dummy! You're my slave, my pawn, my... Oh, what's the word? Puppet!
Very ironic.
Sorry.
You just had to.
Yeah, I just remember that one.
Ha! Junior hated you, Charlie. He used to call you Creepy Charlie.
Had enough, old man?
Okay, so why do we need to do that?
Oh, Hoteps. Oh,
I feel like that was a step
you
backwards.
think you could try a different piece of music the next time?
Yeah, I missed a step.
Oh. Unfortunate.
You pathetic fool! Junior never played with you. He hated you. Shut up, shut up, shut up!
Had enough, old man?
So we need to change the tablet into a ladder. That's the first step.
Aim down on the ladder and climb up, which I forgot to do.
Junior. Charlie knows nothing about Junior.
Had it.
Now we just swap over packs, I guess, or...
Ha!
Oh.
Junior hated you, Charlie. He used to call you Creepy Charlie.
Sorry, I was trying to stop myself.
It's okay.
Had enough, old man?
Woo-hoo-hoo! Hi-ho, tentacles! Away!
Max,
Nice.
free me and we'll...
Yeah. First I gotta shoot a dummy with a robot.
Max, don't!
Hey!
Get back into the toy box where you belong, Charlie. You'll never be Junior's favorite.
Looks like the crowd's had just about enough of your guff pops. What do you say, everyone? You heard him, Krusty.
I am the chronic powered robot. Please give my instructions to everybody.
Ooh.
Let's all give a big hand for Yoxagon's death scene, everyone! It looks like everything's about to go kablooey. So if you'll excuse me, I'll just ascend into the firmament and get ready to meet the end of the world!
That didn't go well.
What are we gonna do now, Sam? Without my cool psychic toys, I'm as useless as a sprinkler in a squid farm.
Useless? I think not.
Dr. Norrington?
Max, listen. The power is within you.
Sam? What's happening?
I think Norrington's just unlocked your total psychic potential.
Cool.
Either that or your head's about to explode. Either way, you should probably aim for the dummy.
Will do.
Godspeed, John Glenn.
All right, Cedar Face, let's finish this thing. Braino El Braino.
Fight!
Okay, so we need a mind read. What? Are you trying to read Sam's mind? You also might be muted again.
I told you. I'm trying to activate. I'm trying to figure out how to activate the scene where Harry complains about being tricked by our previous actions, basically, of tricking him into believing Uncle Maury left something in the Statue of Liberty's attic.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot about that. The Mole Man, right?
Yeah,
You good?
Not fishing. But for the life of me, I know it happens because I've read about it, but I've never have made it trigger myself.
If I leave now, I'll miss all the fireworks when Max kicks Charlie's splintered butt. Great. Now I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head all night.
I can try looking it up.
Dar, Charlie, hold that. Dar, Charlie, hold that.
What was that?
Now you will be able to pluck images from the minds around you. Use them to defeat Charlie Hotep.
No problemo. Ha! Do you think you can beat yourself? Wait, let me rephrase that.
What a poltroon! You think I wouldn't have planned for that? Form of the Destroyer!
I am the chronic powered robot. Please fight me.
Ouch.
Junior despised you, Charlie.
I am the chronic powered robot. Please shut up and die.
Oh. Well, that was an oops.
Ah, donkey ears.
Close your eyes, Max.
Why? This is really cool.
Hey, you're right.
me back in the box? I love you! Jeez, Charlie, have a little dignity. Why won't you play with
Good job, Max! Max?
Just a minute, Sam.
Max! Little buddy?
What? I thought we were doing a thing here.
Max, you're alive!
Yep, that icky demon seed must have broken my fall.
What ridiculous luck.
Says you. I think I swallowed some of that dark dimensional demon yolk. Ugh.
Did it taste like chicken?
No. It was more like,
Oh no.
Not funny, Max.
I wasn't trying to be funny. If I was, I'd say something like, how do you keep an idiot in... Oh, I don't feel so good, Sam.
Hang on, little buddy. I'll go get you some soda crackers and lukewarm pork.
This is so cool!
Dr. Norrington, you gotta help me with Max. Holy H.P. Lovecraft spinning through the 13 abyssal planes on a propane grill!
Stepped on the one with the
Hello, narrator!
Thanks to your valiant efforts, Sam and Max have eliminated the scourge of the Devil's Toy Box once and for all.
Narrator.
But at what cost?
Yeah,
this is new.
When next we meet, the fate of Sam, Max, reality, and perhaps your very sanity will rest in your trembling hands in the concluding chapter of The Devil's Playhouse.
That really was a good punch.
It was, yeah.
Like, that has to be commented on. She threw a really mean right hook.
Either that or Girl Siggy has a glass jaw.
Can't it be both?
I mean, it can be both, I'm just saying. She doesn't look like the type of person who gets hit as much as she should.
That is one of those I know what I said moments.
Exactly. Alright, last episode. Let's see if we can beat it out today.
I mean, we've been going
Oh,
an hour and 20 minutes about.
Sal? Sal?
Sweetie, do you not remember what you did to Sal?
Sal?
He's at the bottom of the shaft. Like, you dropped him down there.
A giant eldritch beast is feeding off the psychic energies of dreams. Its destructive power is unleashed by the Devil's Toy Box. There's no predictable story of a giant monster attacking Manhattan. Can Sam save the city without destroying his little body in the process?
Server says no.
Spoilers.
Hey, it's a survey. It's not actual.
The survey of all Max haters.
We really should have been a bit more specific about who we're looking for.
A wider range.
Also,
hello
second
again,
week
narrator.
of Max Rampage.
Ah, there you are, my friend. I'm so glad you could make it back
hear that?
for
We're
our
his friends.
final chapter.
No.
It has been 1 week since the tragic turn of events that transformed Max from irrepressible scamp to rampaging behemoth. Even now, he cuts a swath of destruction through the Upper West Side, releasing hideous spores that feed off the psychic energy of Dream. You might think that this is yet another predictable story of a giant monster attacking Manhattan. But you'd be dead wrong, my friends. This is a mystery story, a tale of treachery and deceit. Watch carefully, my friends, because before our story is complete, one of the characters you see before you will betray Sam and Max. Who is it? That remains to be revealed. I'll
there's
join
a
you
pigeon.
again at the halfway point to give
Oh,
you
there is.
one final guess. But for now, you have more pressing concerns. The great Max Beast, his hour come round at last, slouches towards Brooklyn to be born.
Sleep. Sleep.
Reports coming in from downtown. Oh no! The entire neighborhood of Tribeca has fallen asleep.
Those fools! Why did they insist on running that independent film festival?
The creature is destroying the city, and the longer we wait, the more powerful he becomes. As acting president, I'm forced to launch the final imperative.
No, wait. There's still some of Max in there. I know it. There's got to be another way.
We've tried everything, sir.
Not quite everything. If you could somehow get a team of highly trained experts inside Max, they might be able to reach his brain and reverse the transformation.
But the Maintrons have already attempted to get through every point of entry. Some of the attempts were too horrible to even think about.
Yeah, but they've all been avoiding the mother of all orifices, Max's mouth.
Enter through the mouth? That's suicide.
I guess it's possible. If you could find a way to get him to swallow you whole, there'd be an opening about 3 meters wide.
3 meters? That would be impossible, even for a computer.
Max used to eat Stinky's Megachomp brats in one gulp, and those aren't much smaller than 3 meters.
Very well, sir. But I can only give you until 6 a.m. At that point, for the good of America, I'll have to launch the attack.
I'm on the case. Now, where am I going to find a team of highly trained experts?
Very well. Keep me updated. Yes, sir.
The city.
How bad's the damage, Super Bowl?
As damage goes, it's rather spectacular, sir. The ex-president is the most horrible and destructive creature ever to enter New York, not counting those coming from Long Island. We've had to quarantine the entire island of Manhattan.
So you're saying it's just us, alone against some colorful street gangs and a sewer system full of bloodthirsty chuds, unless we can escape from New York?
Actually, the chuds have been deployed to secure the perimeter, sir. A little tolerance and appreciation would be nice.
Rescue team?
Want to join us on the Max Rescue Team, President Super Bowl?
Can't, sir. The 28th Amendment specifically forbids the acting president to enter the body of any former president. Besides, I have to stay here to prepare the nuclear strike when you and your team fail.
Thanks for the vote of encouragement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm lashing out. It's just separation anxiety.
He's been away from Max for too long. The final imperative, I guess.
What was that you were talking about? The final imperative?
A full nuclear strike against former President Max.
Where would you get the equipment for that?
Each of the Maimtrons has been fitted with a nuclear warhead and given a programming upgrade so that their song references are slightly less dated. Also, they can fly now.
Oh, good to know.
A nuclear strike would wipe out all of New York, not to mention kill my formerly little buddy.
Acceptable losses. It's all part of contingency plan 2, devised when Max became president.
Acceptable? How can you say... Wait, contingency plan 2?
Statistical analysis indicated that Max becoming a gargantuan hellbeast was the second most likely outcome.
What was the most likely outcome?
Imagine a scenario involving the worst aspects of the Norse legend of Ragnarok, the Book of Revelations, and Weekend at Bernie's.
That does sound like a likely outcome with these two.
Yeah, that does.
Awfully convenient
It's
that
not
you're
in Max
next
season
in line
4,
for
they
the
go to
presidency,
mythical
right as
lands.
Max gets turned into a giant monster.
Yes, sir.
If only.
Convenient and terrible.
Not much to say about that, I guess. Alright.
Will you join the rescue team, Mama Bosco?
Sorry, Sam. If this is going to work, you're going to need me operating the radio and monitoring equipment from here.
Paperweight and I will be happy to assist, of course.
We will?
Man up, Paperweight. Sam is going to need someone familiar with creatures of the dark dimension.
That's a good start, but you're going to need 5 more people. A scuba diver, a veterinarian, a psychologist, a dark wizard, and a brain surgeon.
Did somebody call me?
Oh. Well then.
Sybil!
In the original one, those went off the screen.
What? Heck no. Seriously, did somebody call me? Harry Molman grabbed my cell phone from me and smashed it.
But...
Oh, all right. I'm in. I'll wait by the car.
Looks like you've got your team, Sam. Now go out there and get Max to eat you. That sounded better in my head than out loud.
That was one heck of a honeymoon, apparently. Jeez.
Ah, greetings, Sam. As the official representative of the theater district, I offer our full support in this time of crisis.
Giant Max.
It was sure nice of you to pitch in to help save Max, Mr. Featherly.
Of course. Anything for this great city, Sam. I would sacrifice my soul itself to guarantee the spirit of theater lives on, and the lights of Broadway are never truly snuffed out.
I thought Max destroyed Broadway the first night of his rampage.
Indeed, and my theater is now buried beneath 2 tons of his spore. So I have some free time on my hands.
Oh, I can still talk to the cop's computer. I should do that first.
Oh, yeah. You don't want to, like, run off and... Yep.
Run off and they have something important to say and I need to talk to them for another goddamn puzzle.
Hello and welcome
Every time.
to the Creature
Every time.
Operation and Punishment Society.
Obliteration and punishment? You've got it all wrong. We're trying to help Max.
We will help him to a generous serving of ass-whooping.
Where's my gun?
So if a Gibbon had a microchip implanted... Hey, wait a second. What happened to the Crimetron?
She is on an extended weekend getaway with the Bluster Blaster machine.
Ouch. How's Kurt taking it?
I only want her to be happy is all.
Who needs
Fair.
that Crimetron anyway, am I right?
You shut your mouth. She was an angel designed in California and manufactured in heaven.
Oh boy, this guy. Cops.
What are you guys doing here?
We have pledged our prodigious processing power to devising an algorithm that will save the city, if not the entire universe.
You are welcome.
How long is that gonna take?
Estimating. Buffering. Time to completion 3.5 minutes.
Well, that's convenient. Only 3.5 minutes to come up with a solution to the whole thing?
Oh, God, no. It will take 3.5 minutes to come up with the estimate.
That sounds about right.
If we could disguise the DeSoto, we could use it as a Trojan horse to sneak into Max's body like a virus and take out any mind worms or whatever it is that's causing this whole thing.
Please don't mention Trojan horses, worms, or viruses around us.
Viruses?
If we could disguise the DeSoto, we could use it as a Trojan horse to sneak...
Please don't mention...
It just
If we
says
could disguise
viruses.
the DeSoto, we could
why
use
does
it
it
as a
look like you
Trojan
could just
horse
keep...
to sneak into Max's body like...
Please don't mention Trojan horses, worms, or viruses around us.
If we could disguise the DeSoto,
what are you
we could
doing?
use it as a...
I don't know.
Please don't...
But it looks like it's still clickable, right?
Yeah,
If
that's
we
why I'm
could
clicking
disguise the DeSoto, we...
Is it a bug?
Please don't...
If we could...
It would be really ironic
If we could just...
if
Please
the statement about viruses had a bug.
Have you guys got any ideas about how I can help Max?
Our breakthrough Destructo-Match technology can calculate the perfect points to place nuclear warheads for maximum destruction with only PG-13 levels of blood and gore.
That is one rabbit who will be multiplying into 1,000 smoldering pieces.
There you go. I had a feeling.
Come on, cops. It's not Max's fault he's been turned into a shambling elder god.
That is one elder god who is headed for mandatory retirement.
I'm serious, cops. Super Ball's gonna blow up my best buddy if I can't stop him.
It looks like your BFF will soon be DOA.
There's still more?
Apparently.
You guys are really getting on my nerves.
And soon Max's nerves will be getting on you. After we blow him up, that is.
Okay, that was the last one. Yeah, that one was a stretch.
If we could disguise the DeSoto, we could use it as a Trojan horse to sneak into Max's body.
Please don't mention...
The fact that that can still be clicked is just so, like, I don't know why.
It's my government-issued jar of chocolate-covered espresso beans. Everybody in the city got one to help us stay awake against Max's creepy spores. They were giving out cans of Head Rush brand energy drink, but it all got recalled on account of the high fructose corn syrup and tiny shards of broken glass. Who needs espresso beans? I'm riding the natural high of mayhem and mystery solving.
Into the hole.
I don't need to shoot anybody. It's enough that they know I have a gun.
Get on the thing.
He's on the thing.
Get on the thing faster.
He can only go so fast.
Random question, but how many days are on an advent calendar?
Today is a good day to die.
25?
Or scoring 7
You're a
tons of
giant
raw
monster
power.
attacking the city, am I right, fellas? Now, you all know I'm not one for speeches, but I have prepared a few words. Let's kick that devil bunny's ass.
Oh, he got his body back. The wonders of a honeymoon.
Move out! 1, 2, 3, 4.
Bye, honey. Be careful.
Okay, so advent calendars have either 24 or 25 days, I guess. Well, actually, no, wait. Okay, it depends. Because it's like the first advent, like advent calendars are called that because they start on the first Sunday of Advent, which falls
Your
between
eyes
the
are
November
getting
27th and
very,
December 3rd.
very heavy.
Oh, hi, Sam. With the modifications I've made to the DeSoto, we should be all set to travel through Max. You'll just need to find a way to get it inside him.
Are those fake Maxes bothering you?
Sleep. Sleep.
Sam, I'm in my 5th trimester here. I couldn't sleep even if I wanted to.
I love we're just scooting past the hallucinations and other problems sleep depression has. Which, would make this even a more terrifying monster.
Nice work, Sybil. I didn't know you were into cars.
Oh, after college, I got together with a few of my girlfriends, and I know it's a cliche, but we opened a chop shop.
Suction wheels, antibody-proof paint job, and an exhaust system rich in omega-3. And what's that I smell?
I thought you would appreciate that.
Wiener-scented air fresheners!
Sybil, you're the best.
This is how we keep Max around during this, isn't it? Just him flying around his head.
So,
pretty much.
Looks like you and Lincoln had an eventful honeymoon.
Oh, it was absolutely magical. He took me back home to D.C. to introduce me to his friends, and then one night, as we were out on the White House lawn, looking at the stars, he just suddenly took me in his...
Ah.
Sam? Sam, are you okay?
What? Oh, sorry. My brain went into shock for a second to prevent permanent damage. Please, go on.
Not much more to tell, really. 13 months later, and here we are.
Well, I'm glad you two had a nice honeymoon, even though you must never ever speak of it again in my presence.
Oh, that's sweet. You know, I wanted to thank you and Max for introducing me to Abe, and I know how much you both like new guns, so before I left, I got you both a surprise.
Ooh, gimme! Where is it?
Shut up, not Max. But seriously, Sybil, where is it?
It's in those boxes of stuff I gave you for safekeeping.
Oh.
Damn it.
What did we do with them?
They're at this underneath the They're underneath the office offices we're at, and I think also the offices are gone.
Oh right, forgot about that.
Are you sure it's safe for you to go on this mission in your condition?
Don't worry, Sam. I've talked to the best OBGYNs and the finest classical sculptors, and they all agree that everything's fine. I'm not due for another 2 weeks at least.
Okay, see you around, Sybil.
Let me know as soon as you're ready to leave.
If I could get enough speed, I bet I could jump this thing straight into...
Sorry, Sam. The modifications I've made to the DeSoto make it perfect for traveling through Max's innards, but it can't travel on land.
Oh.
Sorry, baby.
You know, I guess that...
Hiya, pal.
Yeah.
What's the rumpus?
Hey, Flint. Want to join us inside Max's body for...
Don't I, Sam? I've got to beat cheeks while the beating's good.
Okay.
Don't fret, Grandpa. I'll put the pinch on those grifters trying to take you for a ride faster than you can shave a hobo's coin slot.
What?
Do you really have to do that with the lingo getting all disturbing?
And it's always about hobos for some reason.
Ah! Blasted! That's an Irish lullaby!
We just gotta...
We are invincible!
Okay, that settles it. From now on, I'm only taking cases against bad guys vulnerable to gunfire.
We've had a lot of things that do not get affected by
Can you
gunfire
not do
lately.
something about your wee friend here?
I think if you just apologize for calling him short, we could put all this behind us.
It's nae worth it.
I cannot deny the truth. Your friend be short.
Have you and Stinky patched things up since your birthday party?
She and that bridge and tunnel and sewer boyfriend of hers are up to something. I guarantee it, and they are not going to catch me by surprise.
You know, good question. Where is Stinky, actually?
I think you're being too hard on Sal. I'll bet if you just talked, you'd find out you had a lot in common.
Like what?
Well, you're both almost impossible to kill, you like dark places, and you hiss a lot.
He does hiss.
Do you want to join us for an action-packed fantastic voyage inside the body of Max?
Do I? Do I? No!
Oh, come on, Grandpa. Every action rescue team needs an unlikable one who's first to get picked off when the killing starts.
Well, I can't. I'm washing my beard tonight.
What's with the delivery truck?
Obviously, I'm delivering food for the war effort.
I cracked my
I
knuckles.
don't see anything in there but a bunch of
Oh,
cornmeal.
That's because these flaming parasites ran off with all me wieners.
We must feed the host. Pig lips and sphincters make us stronger. We regret nothing.
He did mention he loved corn dogs 2 episodes ago.
With your truck out of commission, now what are you going to do?
I'm heading back to my diner while I still have one.
But you'll be crushed, or lulled into a horrible nightmarish sleep by the hideous spores.
Come play with us, Grandpa. We will whisper sweet stories from the congressional record.
I haven't slept in 3 years, and I ain't about to start now.
That is concerning.
Get a while, the headaches and the chronic hallucinations gone away.
Just, sir, are you alright?
The fuck you think?
No, but I had to ask anyways. It's only polite.
No, you didn't. Stop harassing me. And he's yelling at like a stop post. He's that yelling
Sir,
at.
I'm over here. It's just literally, sir, I'm over here. He just like looks around, tries to figure out where over here is.
At least move your truck. You're parked in a red zone.
If you want it moved, then you'll have to do it yourself.
Were you making your diabolically delicious demon dogs?
Aye. I really thought they'd bring the city together, too.
That actually sounds kind of generous, Grandpa Stinky.
I know, especially since everyone in New York would be hooked, and then they'd have to come to my diner to get any more. I'd make a fortune. And now I suppose you expect me to be giving you my super secret recipe.
Well, yeah, that'd help.
All right, there you go.
That's it?
Of course that's it. It's just a recipe. Why do you always have to make things so complicated?
Thanks for the recipe, Grandpa Stinky.
No.
Yeah, good luck with that, Marmaduke.
Just accept
Now,
it.
I've got to perfect a recipe of my own.
Oh boy. Must appear powered by product, Frank, or substitute. Okay. Ton of cornmeal, 800 gallons of vegetable oil, and 1 egg for binding. Just the 1 egg?
The last box of corn dogs in the entire city.
Corn dogs? Gimme, gimme! What? Dog me, Sam. Keep 'em coming.
Go on, beat it.
He just slapped him.
Those imposters like corn dogs as much as the real Max does. I hope that means the real Max is still somewhere inside that lumbering sack of doom.
I don't know why, just the image of him smacking both of them is hilarious.
It's a ton or so of Grandpa Stinky's world-famous ultra-high fructose cornmeal. I don't think I'd be able to carry all of it.
In the time we
Okay,
need.
yeah, right.
Something smells good.
Oh.
Come on, Max. Here, boy.
Okay. What happens if we eat the corn dog?
Corn dogs. They're good and good for you.
Oh. Okay, so we're using it. Oh no.
Any more ideas, fake
That
Max?
looked bad.
I can dispense hints for the cost of one delicious corn dog.
Forget it. I'm not wasting these things on you cheap floaty knockoffs.
Oh, then sleep.
Okay, so now we have that. So that's 2 steps down. I guess all we need now is the pork and the egg.
Manhattan, a city under siege.
100% pure rapeseed oil. Mama Bosco converted the entire lab to biodiesel. I can't get close to it with that film crew in the way.
Oh, hey, it's Satan.
Did you just notice that?
Hey,
Watcher,
you're blocking the lights.
Oops, sorry, Jurgen. What's new, Beelzebub?
No time to chat, Sam. I'm doing public relations work that is absolutely crucial to my enterprise.
I didn't even know hell had a public relations department.
We sincerely appreciate your feedback. Now go away.
Jurgen's looking a little different.
Sam, dear boy, you'll be damned if I let you continue to interrupt me.
But I'm already damned.
I guess we go through this. Make sure behind the scenes is last, because that triggers the puzzle.
Ah, yes, behind the scenes.
No. Bad.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
What
I know
are
you wouldn't
filming
click
here,
it.
exactly.
It's just a documentary explaining how I had nothing to do with this giant Max attack.
Ah, plausible deniability.
More like protecting my brand. Just look at that psychic lummox. It just sits there eating things. Where's the temptation? Where's the cruel, ironic twist?
I want to go on
He has a
record
point.
saying sorry Max blew up your toy box.
And that's another thing. Devil's Toy Box? I've never seen the thing before in my life. It's slander, pure and simple.
Yeah, the story I heard was it got left behind by some elder gods or something.
Exactly. Elder gods. They were already gone by the time I got here. Pinning this on me is nothing but character assassination.
Hey Satan, want to join our rescue team for fun-filled escapades inside Max's innards?
Now, what could I possibly have to gain from that?
Well, it'd be a lot of fun, and you could just pop us all right inside with your magic powers and stuff. Besides, it's just a good, noble thing to do.
You're not familiar with my previous work, are you?
Any ideas how we could get Max to eat us?
You keep asking me to help you, Sam. I don't believe you understand. I'm kind of a bad guy. From the Great Pesto Flood of 1908 to the premiere of Starlight Express in 1987, New York City is no stranger to tragedy. But this tragedy...
Go Max, New York rules!
I will cast you into the pit if you walk into frame again.
I think that was based on an old outtake. that they added for
Note the lack of tail on the creature, and the tentacles, which are far too busy to be my work.
Shout out to all the Crime Stoppers in the 212.
Clear the scene now if you value your soul.
Sam and Max fans are the best in the world.
We're getting damned.
Meh.
Hello, Jorgen.
We've
Wouldn't be the
struggled
first
into
time.
hell
Got you as his
multiple times.
cameraman now?
It's fine.
Sam.
Yeah, it really would not
I'm
be
a
the first time.
German vampire. Filmmaking is in my blood, as is the blood of several German filmmakers.
So, Jorgen, need an assistant director or something?
You wouldn't be able to handle it, Sam. Just between you and me, the talent is insufferable. He keeps telling me, make sure you get my good side. He's Satan. He doesn't have a good side.
Interesting wardrobe you've got going on there, Jorgen.
Figures you would not understand. The goth look is so 3 years ago. 1900 retro is the look for fall in New York City.
Plus, it's a lot cheaper.
Sam, what happened to you to make you so cynical?
See your rampaging best friend.
Mind if I
and
scoot
that's
you
just
on
today.
through and get to that water tower?
It's been a long
cannot
few weeks.
deal with more of these delays.
Please, Sam. The lighting is perfect right now. Be a good boy and wait until we're finished here.
No. I refuse.
You're not familiar with our work, are you?
It's a good boy? What are you talking about?
It's really important that I get over to that.
Did you know there's a special circle in hell dedicated to people who interrupt me while I'm working?
Point taken.
That just seems petty.
So, that bald spot of yours keeps showing up on camera. Can you guys fix that in post?
What, is it showing? My stylist explicitly guaranteed it wouldn't be visible.
Oh, I guess we could steal the, Oh no. Oh no. I would have held on to that. You never know when a microphone might come in handy.
And also, you just don't throw away microphones like that, man.
Jake,
They're expensive.
Succubus. Succubus.
Yeah, no kidding. That
Is this
shit
thing
is
on?
costly. Oh no.
Yikes!
Does this count as karma?
It's Satan, so I don't know.
I know, that's why I gotta ask. Does this count as karma? Because it seems like it would count as karma.
I guess.
You okay, Satan? That was quite a fall.
I've had worse, but I can tell when I'm not wanted. Come on, Jurgen.
Oh, thank wickedness, that nightmare is finally over.
Let's go back to hell.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you know, that is quite the reminder, isn't it?
Come on, Max. Here, boy.
Oh, well, there goes the DeSoto. Oh, is that the substitute?
I mean, there might be meat in there.
Listen, it never specified that it had to be meat that goes into the DeSoto.
It's substitute.
Or the corn dog.
Oh, hey, it's Sal. Sal.
What? Oh.
Hey,
Use
Sal.
Sal.
Guess he's still skittish about that whole necking with Girl Stinky, plotting the murder of Grandpa Stinky, and unknowingly contributing to the apocalyptic fever dreams of a mad ventriloquist dummy from the Dark Dimension thing.
Did he just,
What's he doing hanging around Bosco Tech?
Slam headlong into a wall?
No, he skithered away.
Yeah, but I heard a distinct thump.
That's because Mac is still thumping around in the background.
Okay, that was really well timed then, because it sounded like he just skittered into a wall.
Ow! Ow! I didn't see this coming. I don't know, do Sal. I don't want to do Sal.
It would fit though, wouldn't it?
It would fit.
Sam.
Egg.
You wouldn't know where I could get an egg, Mr. Featherly.
Oh, I see how this works. Everyone assumes that just because I happen to be poultry, of course I know where to score them some eggs.
It's for a good cause.
You were
Very
created.
well. Bear in mind
You
that
are
this
the
is
man-
strictly
person
a
who made the egg at the end of the
one-time
world.
deal.
Noted.
Beginning of the world.
Whatever.
Me. Unique New York, unique New York, unique New York.
I really needed more vocal exercises. I don't.
What's the problem?
I can't do this with everyone watching me.
I don't think they're watching you, Mr. Featherly. There's a giant monster attacking the city.
It's good of you to say so, Sam, but my magnetism and stage presence are undeniable. I simply cannot do this until everyone turns around and gives me some privacy. I simply can't help you until you get everyone to turn around and stop watching me.
Very well. Keep me updated. Yes, sir.
Wow, would you look at that, Agent Superball?
I see nothing of interest, sir.
You were only turned around for like 5 seconds.
That was enough, sir. I saw more than you can imagine. Worlds within worlds.
Huh. Interesting.
Please press or say the
Turn.
Look, you guys,
Viruses
it's
so
Ada
selectable.
Lovelace.
We're sorry. We're unable to turn around or move for any reason.
Curse my lack of swivel attachments.
I hope you guys are being careful. I hear there's a particularly nasty virus going around.
I swear I have been careful. It was only that one time.
Can never be too careful, guys. Better run a scan or something.
We're sorry. This will require us to go through a full reboot. We would be unavailable for approximately 30 to 60 seconds.
We'll find some way to manage without you.
Shutdown commencing. Will I dream?
Just hurry it up.
Will I
Any
dream?
luck yet, Sam?
I mean,
This is a
Why are
timing
you still
puzzle.
working on that destabilizer,
Of
Mama
course.
Bosco? You got your body back.
I had a feeling
I'm
based
still
on the
trying to find a way to get Dr. Norrington back to his own dimension.
Yog Sagoth is my lord and master always, but I think we could use some time apart.
So far, I've only been able to manage quick jumps of around 15 seconds or so.
Sounds neat. I want to watch.
All right, now Super Bowl, right?
Very well. Keep...
Ooh, is that a rooster laying an egg?
What? Where?
Finally. It's going to take forever to get my figure back.
Thanks, Superball.
I desperately wanted to see that, sir. Ask him if he'll lay another one.
Maybe some other time.
Why do you want to see that?
It's a rooster laying an egg.
Still.
I immediately thought of like some trans joke, and I immediately like, no, that's a terrible idea.
Yeah, where are you going with that? What are you doing?
I don't even know where the joke boils down. The joke doesn't
You
even make
okay?
sense. Is the problem? It's just what? No.
Oh no.
No to begin with, and no to end with it.
It's just you just went downhill rapidly.
No, downhill. It's more like I crashed. I was going downhill, and then I sort of fell over in my scooter, and it sort of rolled down a little bit. It's something that actually did happen to me as a kid.
Oh, I believe it.
I was really young, was going down a hill on my scooter. The rail was going too fast, and I couldn't brake. And so I jumped off, and my scooter skidded a little bit, and I rolled all the way down.
Oh no. Well, that's not good.
One recipe to rule them all and one egg for binding.
Nerd!
Now, how am I going to
One-hand
find a way to
handbrake.
heat this up?
The potion is completed, my
It's doable.
brothers. We must
I've
feed
tried
the
to get it done,
host.
but it's
Blessed
tricky, it's
corn
doable.
dogs. Last one in's a stinking parasite.
It's beautiful.
The ultimate gigantic how do we get into the corn dogs?
Okay, everybody,
Feel
put
like-
your shoes on. It's time to leave.
Disgusting.
Paperweight, don't let any of it get in my mouth.
Uh-oh. Hey, Mametrons, I found a suspicious-looking corn dog just lying here.
It's like lying in a puddle of carnival vomit.
T-17 to base. Commencing bomb disposal. Gotta get that boom, boom, boom.
All right, let's do this.
God, that one. That's an old one.
Yep. I mean, they all been kind of old. I mean, this is technically the title card. I've never seen the 18.
That is straight up. I think, like, yeah, this is the 18.
He looks so weird without her glasses.
Yep, all in one goal, as Max does.
Well, here we are in Max's stomach.
Ruminate, ruminate. Trespassers will be digested.
Ah, cram it, Flame Brain.
GI to brain, GI to brain. Trespassers in the stomach. They look quite delicious.
Fascinating. The psychic feedback from the dark dimension has planted an image in our minds, causing us to perceive the creature's organs as if they were an actual kitchen.
No, this is pretty much what Max's insides have always looked like.
We've got to get up to the brain so we can get out of here, Sam. If we're gonna save Max, we can't waste any time. Plus, I really have to go to the bathroom.
Digestive enzymes, stomach acids, meat and flesh tenderizers. I never figured Max was such a gourmet. Now,
More corn dogs. One is too many. 100 is never enough.
What?
It sounds like cravings, actually.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
I brought this up during. This is the general chat thing that Kyle we only privy to. But I had a revelation that I'm not sure Yazzie will take.
hope this works. There's enough caffeine in here to make even a film blogger get up and move.
What was that?
Uh-oh.
Hang on, everybody!
In the game OK Shadow King, which I'm gonna talk about spoilers for a completely different game that I'm probably not gonna stream because I don't have a way to stream it. It hasn't been re-released. I would have to use an emulator. I don't know how to use emulators.
Oh, right. That and emulators in streaming tend to go poorly.
Yeah. OK Shadow King has a character, the main character who is frequently overshadowed and talked over a lot. my future character Caleb, which I didn't even think of until like later. It's completely unrelated. Who throughout the adventure, basically his family basically forces him to take on a host of a demon in shadow form. He lives in a shadow, because his sister got cursed to speak in Pig Lantern. It's that kind of RPG.
I see.
And after, like, you basically have to defeat 7 evil kings because each one has 1/7 of Stanley's. Stanley has like a whole time. Just his name's Stanley. He's power. And you defeat one of them, which is the Vampire Kings, like the very last one. And I forget the actual order of events. I think the actual Big Bad shows up, and because what happens is you're in a storybook world. Literally, your life is a storybook for this guy's daughter, and he lost said daughter, and has a fake one that's sort of running around with your party.
Okay, I see.
There's actually a collectible story that everyone treats as a joke that basically just says the plot outright. Like, it's that type of game. It's not it's a cult classic, but it also is hampered by occasional poor translation and a lot of loading times. But literally, it's like every time you talk to anyone who has part of the story, they tell you a bit of the story, and then just says, "I can't tell you anymore. I'm laughing too hard."
Oh, I see.
So yeah, it basically slowly reveals that what happened was the main guy made this world for his daughter, lost his daughter in said world, and made a fake daughter to pretend it's his actual daughter. And supposedly one person just points out that's not your daughter. You're just fooling yourself. And the thing that happens is because your character is technically an NPC, like everyone has a magic type, and your magic type is neutral. You don't have a magic type. Which is like a bunch of subtle storytelling that I forgot how much I love about that. And you just wake up in a world where no one recognizes you, you don't exist. And the reason I bring this all up is that I could see that in sort of like a dark... If Caleb gets darkened, I can see that being like a sort of area event thing of no one recognizes me, no one notices me, why bother? These are the things I think about when I make characters, Kyle.
No, I get it. Like, that is actually, I think, one of the darkened abilities. Well, I want to play Caleb like a happy ending. It's just also a case of I can totally see that happening.
Not you, not Max.
But I'm a horrible monster!
The rotation.
Last stop, the cerebral cortex.
I suppose that Max's brain always looks like a living room, yes?
Well, Max is host to all kinds of weird parasites, and he likes to be a good host.
Aha! Well, there's your problem.
Greed galloping Golgi and lipstick on a Vespa with a leather-bound day planner.
It's mind worms, right? I bet Featherly $50 it was mind worms.
It's a tumor.
Damn it!
Seems to be teeming with dark energy as well. Still, once we've removed it, your friend should pop right round to normal again. Assuming that's what you really want.
Why is it glowing? Sam, come here and take a closer look.
I bet if I touch it here, he'll start speaking with an Australian accent. Yow! It shocked me!
The brain synapses are firing at an alarming rate. The voltage is quite high.
Whoa! God, get away, fake Max!
Do you find my warmth alarming, Sam?
The freaky creature is correct, Sam. We won't be able to operate until you can cut off the power to the brain.
The medulla oblongata acts as kind of a circuit breaker for the brain. If you can cut it off, we can get to work.
Okay then, experts. Where do I find the medulla oblongata?
Perhaps behind this door?
You know, the one that's right next to it?
So, this scene, makes a lot of things make a lot more sense.
Uh-huh.
That's coming up. And I want you to remember way in the beginning what Max said when he first got psychic powers.
Ah, the brain is dying.
Yeah.
Where
That's
did
unrelated. I may have misremembered where this scene happens.
Did everybody get all staticky and find themselves in the stomach again?
I detected a spike in psychic energy coming from the monster. Is everyone okay?
We appear to be in some sort of game room.
You are now at the mercy of the brain, Butterball.
Max must
I
be using his
misremembered when
psychic
the scene
powers to
happens.
keep
I'm
us
sorry.
from entering the brain.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yes, they're very fussy at this age. He's just looking for attention. Better to ignore him.
Okay, that's dumb. But I've got a better idea. If we could put enough electrical current through Max's body, it'd temporarily short out his powers and let us inside the brain. But that would take a voltage of at least 46 hellijoules. The only place in the city with that much power is the electric plant down in Battery Park.
And we've got to find some way to get control of Max's body and take him downtown.
I mean, I suppose it's doable. It's just going to take some work.
I'm pretty sure these tentacles aren't normal for Max.
But can you really be sure?
Seeing the dark dimension tentacles, yes.
But it's Max.
Looks comfortable.
Indeed it is, Sam. A brief respite from your adventures would be most reinvigorating, and you'd find yourself all the more amenable to investigative duties for it.
I'm on to you, fake Max. You and your cheap thesaurus are trying to bore me to sleep. Nothing doing.
Does sound like something.
Cozy.
Feel the warmth, Sam. Does it make you drowsy?
No, not really.
How about now?
Still no.
Nope. Nope.
Another party member! Oh, this is gonna be the best campaign ever!
Eh?
Ah, there you are, Sam. Paperweight here believes he's found a way to control the creature's arms.
Yes, we are standing on a network of neurotransmitters, and by forming biogenic connections between them, we can relay electrical impulses from dendrites in the brain to muscle
The
tissue in
short version, Poindexter.
I can step on these shapes to control the arms.
Great. Let's get to it so we can pick up huge stuff.
You'll have to activate the manual override first. The impulses come through that machine over there.
I don't know why there is something very funny about the short version Poindexter coming from an Eldritch God.
It's a bunch of whimsically outdated board games. Pan-Galactic Despotic Dominion, the extended edition.
Oh, that's an epic game of interstellar conquest with 7,000 highly detailed paintable miniatures. A single game can last your adolescence.
What are the rules?
Oh, it's simple. First, you assign a color to every player. Then you shuffle the draw deck and the discard deck, dealing 8 cards counterclockwise, starting with the player who most recently had his wisdom teeth removed. Then you choose a technical proficiency.
Sounds like 10 barrels of fun.
Sam, stay awake!
Don't be fooled by his fiendishly boring schemes.
It's a bunch of whimsically outdated La Bande de Maître.
That's the most popular European design game for the past 7 years running. It's got instructions in 12 different languages, all at once.
It's a bunch of whimsically outdated board games. Ferret Frustration Time, a wacky game for all ages.
Oh, that's just a dumb kid's game. It only takes 3 hours to set up.
It's a bunch of whimsically outdated and Galactic Despotic Dominion. The extended.
Start, I say. That's not a pool. Is that a pool table?
Here's a pool table.
I don't recognize the start, the that
billiards.
That's it? You're looking at a pool table inside Max's body and you're not going to make any of the obvious jokes?
Sorry, I already used up my quota for the year on our first case.
Fair.
Nah, I can't condone smoking for anyone.
Don't smoke, kids. Unless you're on fire. Then it's only natural.
Max has got some nerve.
Ooh, I want to play.
Wait your turn, Fake Max. It's time to watch a master at work.
I'm gonna let you play along, and
This
then
is
you
pretty
tell me
much
what.
the worst
Then I'm
video
gonna tell
game
you
I've
how to
ever
solve the
played.
puzzle.
You have to read the command off the screen, Sam. I cannot see it from here.
Left leg brass knuckles.
Let me know if you need extra appendages, Paperweight. I have tentacles to spare.
I guess the brain has stopped trying to work against us. I was concerned since we're so close to the speech center.
This is going to be easy.
Okay. Right leg pistol?
And her foot.
Oh. Right foot bullet, sorry.
Left hand bacon. Wait a second. I didn't say that.
Got it. Are you sure that was right? Perhaps you should try again.
This is going really well. Keep listening to what I say.
Oh. We're close to the speech center. It's influencing our speech, isn't it?
Yep.
So we actually can't say what the image is.
Yep.
Okay, so better idea not to do this now until we fix the speech center, huh?
Well, we can't really fix Speech Center. We basically have to make it work backwards. Because it's working backwards on us.
Right, okay. So in that case, so this would be right hand flit. The thing it's not even listed right.
Left foot pistol.
Will do.
So flail is opposite
Are
pistol.
you reading that correctly?
The brain definitely isn't using psychic ventriloquism against me, that's for sure. Please, let's continue.
Okay. So that's the left-hand brass knuckles, but before when we said that, brass knuckles was bacon.
Yes.
Isn't that left leg? No, wait. Yeah, I think it's left leg bacon, isn't it?
Right hand bullet.
Oh, no. Close. Bullet was
Maybe
bacon,
I
right?
should read the commands, yes?
Show some sensitivity, Paperweight. He's colorblind. Besides, it'll take both of our bodies to complete this confounded game.
Okay, it's left leg bacon. Left foot bacon, but...
Left leg
Would that be
brass
right hand
knuckles.
flip? Oh.
Is everything okay, Sam?
I think I had it right. And you clicked the wrong
Everything is
one. It was the
perfectly
one on the
fine.
opposite
Let's
side.
keep on
This
doing
flail
exactly
is
what we're
bacon.
doing.
Okay, that's a bomb. We haven't carried that one yet.
Let's try right foot bomb.
Yeah, maybe right foot bomb.
Left hand brass knuckles.
No,
Wait
wait.
a second.
Okay,
I
bomb
didn't
is
say
brass
that.
knuckles.
Got it. Are you sure that was right? Perhaps you should try again.
I think pistol is the.
This is going really well.
bomb.
Keep listening to what I say.
They likely changed this, but I'm not sure how to unchange it.
Quite possibly. Okay, so pistol. Hold it. That would be left foot flail.
Right hand pistol.
If you say so.
Ah, now we're getting somewhere.
I see what they did.
No, it's my turn now.
We will need to complete 2 more circuits to activate the manual override.
Okay. Alright, we're looking at another pistol here. That would.
Right foot bacon.
Damn it.
Will do.
Let me remember.
Are you reading that correctly?
I'm a bop you.
The brain definitely isn't using psychic.
I've got to start over entirely.
Yeah, and you see 3 in a row and I screwed it up.
Yep. Okay, so in this case, it would be left-hand bacon, I believe.
Right foot bomb.
Keep it up, Sam!
All right. Now, this is right-hand flail, so let's see here. Hold it. Don't click. If I remember, that one's a pistol. So that would have been something pistol. Thankfully, we have a bunch of other options here. I believe this one is right leg bomb, I think is the right one.
Left foot flail.
Ah, close. Bomb is flail. That one did not have
Maybe
the right
I
answer.
should read the commands.
Show some sensitivity.
Okay, right hand pistol again. Alright, that would be... I think it's left foot flail again. I believe that's right.
Right hand pistol.
Keep it up, Sam!
Yep. Flail is pistol. So flail is pistol, bomb is bullet, or bomb is flail. Pistol is bomb. No, wait. Yes, flail. Pistol is bomb, I believe. So right foot pistol is, I think, the right one.
Left hand bomb.
Got it!
Yep.
This is just like the final boss battle against Agamemnon in Ultra Shining Quest 2, where you have to use your holy katana 3 times against his exposed udder sac to complete the ritual of quickening and...
Don't listen to him, Sam. Stay awake and stay the course.
This was us when we info dump. We're immune to this.
Okay, that's pistol again. So that one is right hand bullet.
Left foot pistol.
Almost there!
Smashing job, Sam.
I just want you to know, I didn't pull up a guide. Like this, that was legitimately me sorting it out based on what I knew. Finally, I don't know.
Right hand brass knuckles.
Roger that!
What have you done, Sam?
The arms! They are spasming out of control!
I've been hit. This wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh.
Error. I'm so caught up in you. Error.
Oh no! The radioactive brain core is exposed!
Your head will collapse, and there's nothing in it. And you'll ask yourself, who let the dogs out?
Oh dear.
Yes! A dentist chasing you with a hatchet, being loaded into the car for a trip to the vet. Oh, delicious.
Sam, you must wake up!
What happened?
I must protest! I was savoring a most delectable nightmare.
The radiation is too dangerous for you, Sam. You'll pass it out.
Evidently, Paperweight and I are immune. Looks like you're stuck with me for another 100 years, eh, Paperweight?
Yes, my master.
We'll go back and resume our studies, but you must find someone else to operate those arm controls.
Who do I know who's immune to radiation?
We don't have anybody, do we?
Looks comfortable. It's Max's collection of ideas for novels, in audiobook on vinyl form. Glad to see he's keeping track of them. He's always coming up with these things, but I assumed they just flew out of his tiny, oversaturated brain. The Happenstance at Ghastly Manor. It's a loosely autobiographical story of psychic horror. That's Max's gripping historical fiction thriller, The Eli Whitney Dilemma. Also, coincidentally, the name of Max's experimental fusion jazz band. It's Max's heartfelt Inuit coming-of-age story. Are you there, Great Bear Spirit? It's me, Canuchlug.
I believe in the original it's Eskimo, before, everyone realized that's bad.
Yeah. I can't remember where that,
A
where
killing
Eskimo
comes to
came from.
Murdersburg, a Flint paper mystery. Oh,
Oh,
this is the
it's-
hard-boiled noir fan fiction Max was telling me about.
Huh.
It's the original comic, Flint paper.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's the same design looking anyways.
Looks like some kind of exercise room.
Oh, hey Sam. I think I found the manual override for the leg controls here. I had to rewire some of the nerve endings, but now all I have to do is walk on this treadmill and we can make Max walk wherever we want.
Great work, Sybil. That's about the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
What was that?
I didn't say that out loud. Consecrated Kreskin on a communion wafer. She's reading my mind.
I'm not reading your mind, Sam. The brain must be broadcasting your thoughts or something. Just ignore it so we can get to work. Come tell me when you're ready to start moving.
Well, at least we're not making her pregnant when we walk. I think. So there's a tube to the brain, which looks like it's... Wait, are those axes and...
Are those what?
Those were axes and like a arrow or something like that buried in the wall.
Finally seeing it in person. This must be where Max keeps his junk.
Nah, that's a couple of stories down.
There's got to be something in here to take my mind off Sybil's condition.
Oh, is that a egg?
I'm always going around leaving junk scattered throughout the time stream, and Max is there to pick up after me. We make a good team. Our old souvenir from the Mafia-free casino. I got to keep the tail end in my inventory. Hey, I remember those cases with the thing and that other thing with the stuff.
Nah, don't sweat it, Sam. We don't remember any of that stuff either.
Baby shower balloons. Once I show these to Sybil, she'll definitely be...
Oh. That's not good.
Really starting to chap my hide.
Well, we've become
I remember that old bucket of fish. Things were so much simpler back then.
Oh god, that's from like the very
Because I
first game.
remember them
Isn't
being
it?
a lot more complicated.
Yep.
Well, it was a different kind of complexity.
And a lot longer, too. Plus the voices were...
Okay, Fake Max, we get it. That old game is from when we were going through our self-conscious, edgy, politically incorrect phase.
Yeah, when did that stop, anyway?
I'll let you know as soon as it does.
Yeah, no, that has not changed.
Ever since he became president, Max has had to carry his birth certificate and all his dental records with him at all times.
To prove he was born in America?
To prove that he was actually born.
Yeah, you know what? Especially recently, that is a big thing.
It's Max's gigantic money-filled sock. I thought he was lying about that.
You're just too cynical. That's the kind of change I can believe in.
It's the Freelance Police Handbook for Racial and Cultural Sensitivity. The commissioner gave it to us because he said we keep reducing people to obvious stereotypes.
Yeah, you know how those British Columbians are.
Yeah, but the commissioner's one of the good ones.
Is he?
Max got me that set of mariachi frogs for my birthday.
Yeah, that's a real exciting story. What are you waiting for, you Pulitzer?
I was waiting for a reaction. It's what I was waiting for.
Yeah.
Max has been withholding evidence from another case. That'd cause all kinds of messy legal entanglements, if we hadn't already blown all those mafia guys up.
Yeah, they did kinda, you know, explode.
Finally.
Oh, what? Turn back to normal?
Yeah.
It probably was like, wait. Oh.
I knew it. Max has been trying to poison me. Luckily, I've been eating enough fudgy freezes to build up a chocolate immunity.
That is not how that works.
Max got me
But
that set of
already know that.
mariachi frogs for my birthday.
This expression is even better.
It's the Freelance Police Handbook.
Yeah, you know how those British Columbians are.
Yeah, but the commissioner's one of the good ones.
I'm just really looking
Ever
for
since he
the
became
expressions
president,
that we
Max
missed.
has had to carry his birth certificate and all his dental records with him.
So we gotta get up to that roach farm, huh?
Yeah, I hate this puzzle.
Is it heartwarming or creepy that Max keeps a shrine to his dead great-grandfather inside his own body? Is it Is that our old roach farm? No way! I'd forgotten all about that. And it looks like it is. One of the eggs is
I'm gonna
about
mute
to
this
hatch.
and look at other things.
Yep, fair enough.
It's beautiful.
Huh? Papa?
Now I am, little champion. Now I am.
Okay, you're good now, I think.
Hey, it's a big nest of spare audio-video cables. These are just what I need for... Well, that's about the worst thing that could have happened.
Just got stuck.
I am a Roomba.
Oop. And as a Roomba does, you collide.
What's happening?
Uh-oh.
Hang on.
Help me!
Whoops. Oh, well, any cockroach foster son of mine is plenty resilient enough to survive a good vacuuming.
Doubt, but sure.
You gotta bring the whole place down!
Just colliding stuff.
Also, the nut log is from Shucky's.
Huh.
Hiya, Sybil. My God, she's huge.
What was that?
Oh, I didn't say anything. What is she carrying? A baby or a yak calf?
Excuse me? Are you calling me fat?
Fat doesn't cover it. Come to think of it, a circus tent wouldn't cover it.
I'll have you know that I am carrying the miracle of life, the promise of a new generation, and the affirmation of hope. What's your excuse?
Ouch. Oh, God.
It's not
No,
my fault,
you
Sybil.
didn't
The
need to
brain
do
is
that.
broadcasting my thoughts.
Maybe it's better this way, now that I know what you really think.
No, it's twisting my thoughts. I think you're just as lovely as the day I met you. Don't think fat. Don't think fat.
He's trying. I'll give him that. He's trying. But still.
Mine would probably be just like character stuff or what I'm going to cook later.
Uh-huh.
Or stuff I'm distracted by, and probably just be nonsensical rambling.
Can't you see what's
There
happening,
is something
Sybil? The
hilarious,
brain
though,
is
about
trying to
that.
turn
Don't
us
think
against each
fat.
other.
Don't think fat.
Maybe you're right, Sam. We should work together.
But not too close together, because her gravitational pull can flatten me like a pancake. I think what you're doing is a really wonderful, beautiful thing, Sybil. As long as I don't have to see your mutant human statue offspring. It's very noble of you to bring a new life into the world and usher it to greatness. Or at least usher it into a dark basement or a carnival freak show to live out its freakish existence unseen by normal
Jesus
people.
Christ.
I'm not helping, am I?
Nope.
I've changed, Sybil. I totally get the whole parenthood thing now.
You do?
Tax deductions.
Nice. I don't think you understand at all.
Why don't you hop on that treadmill?
Oh, so you're not even trying to be subtle with the fat comments anymore.
Come on, Sybil. It's going to take all of us working together to save Max. And by the looks of it, you could be doing the work of 5 or 6 of us at least.
Ah! You just don't understand what I'm going through, bringing new life into the world.
Well, getting her to help is turning out to be at least as painful as giving birth. Come on, Sybil, use the treadmill, for Max's sake.
For Max's sake, how convenient. It has nothing to do with my losing weight.
Well, a few dozen pounds couldn't hurt.
Ugh, men.
My
you
God,
just don't
man.
understand what I'm going through.
After all the great work you've done rewiring the treadmill, you should be the one to operate it.
Well...
I hope she doesn't break it. Never mind. See you around, Sybil. Maybe I can find something to make her less hysterical.
Can you believe this guy?
I find the entire situation to be very contrived and misogynistic.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
Oh, so you don't think I can handle it?
Gee, these cases would be so much easier if I didn't have to deal with other people all the time.
I'll have you know that I am every bit as capable as any overweight man or dog.
Okay, Sybil, I'll let you handle it.
Just the whole thing. I love it.
Visible Max. Well, that's convenient. There's a "You Are Here" marker.
We're in the leg
The
room.
sparring dummy inside Max is in a lot better shape than the one on the outside. He has already ripped out the intestines, though. That's awful cute. Free weights?
They're only free while supplies last. I'm kidding, of course. Sleep.
We already have what we need to make her.
I knew Max's immune system was tough, but I never knew it was mixed martial arts tough.
No, I get it. It's also just so hilarious. Oh, gosh.
What is that?
Yes.
A roach? Ugh, gross.
Well, I never.
Don't give it to me, Sam. Take it outside and kill it.
Don't listen to her, Sam Jr. The mean lady is on heavy medication and doesn't know what she's talking about.
Wait a second. You really do care about that roach, don't you?
He's the promise of a future generation. Not that you'd ever understand.
Think I underestimated you, Sam. You really do have the heart of a parent.
And a real parent, not keeper of some half-statue freak show.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Let's get moving and save Max!
Hallelujah, Sam Jr. Now that we've motivated our fellow Lifebringer, we can control Max's legs and haul his terrifying bulk across the length and/or breadth of the city.
Sam, I'm picking up an unusual spike in brainwave activity from Max. Are you trying to take control of him?
No, I've still got some more exploring to do.
I need to do something else first.
Forgot a thing.
We need, arms, and this is the other gross part of this puzzle. I really don't
Well,
like this
I'm
puzzle.
we're going into his stomach. Let's be honest here. Like it just kind of was the thing.
Remember that now craving thing?
Yeah, that thing. Oh no.
You see why I don't like this puzzle.
I love Sam Jr. like a daughter.
Hey!
But I'll admit, he's an acquired taste.
God damn it. My laptop's over here and I can see it getting all
Corn
wiggly on the
dogs.
screen.
Wait.
Oh dear.
Madre de Dios! La cucaracha! We must gather delicious cockroaches for the host!
Do you want to pause it so that or like pause the, or how do I put it?
No,
Do you want to stop here or?
No, I want to get through it. I'm just pushing my
Don't worry.
laptop up and then I'm probably going to try and find a way to clean it.
This must be
Okay, so we've changed out what it desires.
Sam, it looks like you're writing a letter. Would you like help?
What?
I mean, it looks like you're trying to control Max.
We've got everything under control, Mama Bosco. Rescue...
Motor skills to full power. Neurons and stuff aligned for transphasal plasmic shift or something. Release exhaust. Activate feet and legs.
He just farted.
Manual override
Exhaust.
active. Go!
Activate hands and arms.
Sam, you have not unlocked the arms yet.
Oh, right. We can still walk around and stuff, though, right?
We suppose, if you don't mind shambling through the city, pointlessly smashing everything in sight.
Can't think of a good reason not to.
Okay, so we can't have him, like, actually pick stuff up.
I wonder how Mama Bosco and Superball are doing. I should take Max back to the labs to check in.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I don't know about this, Stinky. Feels like we got in way over our head.
Don't tell me you're getting cold tarsal pads now, baby. Not when we're so close to having everything we ever wanted.
Yeah, that's another thing. It was kind of exciting for the first couple of decades, but I don't think... What's that?
It sounds like something's coming.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so anyways, like I was saying...
Can't hold on!
Never fear, my queen. I've got you now.
Well, that happened.
Sam, my biosensors are...
I'm done here. I'll...
He's a
Oh, yeah,
beetle.
Sam. So this is what hell looks like.
Well, kinda, now that you mention it. But we're not in hell.
Really? Because I'd done some real bad things. I figured that monster had finally punched my ticket.
No, we're just in Max's stomach. If you want to make up for all the bad things you've done, you can help us save the city.
I'll do anything. Well, almost anything. Maybe I better hear what it is first.
Okay, use that video game machine up in the arm controls and read the commands off to Monsieur Paperweight. The brain's going to try to ventriloquize you to say the wrong thing, so...
So I just say the complete opposite, right? Any dope could figure that out.
Well, not any dope. I think you'd have to be pretty clever to figure that out.
Okay, now somebody could control the arm.
This roach is pure dynamite. He solved the manual override even faster than you did.
Yeah, well, I did it first.
There you go, Sam. I took care of those arms like you wanted. Now just get over to Battery Park and you can...
Sal, are you okay, buddy?
Looks like this is the end of my ride after all. Hey, Sam?
But I thought roaches were immune to radiation.
Nah, that's just a urban legend. But I figured that if a bunch of people need something, then that kind of weighs more than just one newly single deadbeat cockroach, you know?
That's beautiful, Sal. I'll edit it down a little before it goes into your biography.
Now get over to that power plant and save the...
Oh, well, he's dead.
Yep.
Sam, Max is acting...
Hey, Matt.
We're going in.
All right, team. We've only got a few hours.
We have the full control
They really did just do the whole...
Then we're
Oh,
on
that's
to
not
Battery
good.
Park.
Well, anyways.
Activate feet.
Still
Activate. Max Rescue Team.
I don't know if the pirouette... Why? I know what... I know, like, what it's from, which is what... Hold on, can we not go over Skunk Cave?
It's moving too fast for Max to grab. Just as well, since I don't know what he'd do with it once he caught it anyway.
Damn it. You know that would have been amazing.
Yes.
I would have loved to have knocked that thing out of the sky.
Oh, it's literally Battery Park.
Yeah.
All right, team.
You know.
Going in.
You know what? That explained
Sequence
perfectly. I
engaged.
misremembered it.
Let's do this with
Yep.
some style, people.
Beginning electrocution sequence.
It's for your own good, not so little buddy.
Did it work?
Only one way to find out.
That jolt should have been enough to short out Max's psychic powers. I'm going in.
Not so fast.
Hello
my
again,
friend.
narrator.
Have you solved the mystery? I'll give you one more moment to check your work.
So who's going to betray us? What do you think?
Pigeon.
You sure? Is that your serious answer?
No.
What's your serious answer?
Probably Paperwhite.
Okay.
I mean, it's either that or it's Sybil. Like, they're the only two people that are inside of there.
Well, the clues to our villain's identity have been laid before you since the moment our story began. Have you figured
Wait,
it
did he
out
need a
yet?
pigeon at the start?
Is it Monsieur Paperwhite and his hideous counterpart, Dr. Norrington, refugees from a dimension of pure evil? Or General Skunkape, driven mad by his insatiable lust for the toys of power? Sybil Pandemic, with her... Do you mind? I'm trying to... Oh, now you've just ruined it.
Sorry, but what are you doing inside Max's brain?
Inside Max's brain? My dear Sam, I am Max's brain.
Max's brain is a monochromatic fey British gentleman?
Not the entire brain, perhaps. Just the part that matters. I believe that Freud called it the superego, but I'd hate to sound boastful.
Huh. So it was him the whole time.
Yep. He even showed up in that whole list of people that will betray you.
Oh, you know, I didn't notice.
Yeah, it's part of it is why I like this this whole game.
I see. Treachery.
Also, the image is black and white with red.
Monochromatic, yeah. Yeah, the focus on the red, yeah.
So you were the one using those psychic powers against me.
An unavoidable but entertaining necessity, I'm afraid. We couldn't have you wandering around Max's mind until the buildup of psychic energy had reached a tipping point, now could we?
Maybe?
It was a rhetorical question.
I didn't think Max had a superego.
Yes, well, you're fat. It would seem that neither of us get the respect or attention we deserve.
Well, you don't have to be a jerk about it.
Forgive me, I'm lashing out. But you, of all people, should be able to understand my frustration after years of being partnered with a creature driven by pure id. I always tried to encourage his appreciation of the finer things. Literature, theater, beatboxing. I was always ignored.
So that beatboxing line is because that is the original voice actor for Max, all the way in season 1, episode 1.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and apparently has, I don't know if it's like a career or like a hobby, or whatever, but he does a lot of beatboxing.
Oh, I see.
It's another reason why I like this game so much, because that's an awesome like callback.
Yeah, that is.
You're lying.
Oh, very well. I suppose you've forced me to come clean. Sam, I am actually an agent of a much higher power, appearing only to you and Max to guide you in times of crisis. I believe you mortals would refer to me as an angel.
Wait, really?
Of course not. That would be stupid. I am the manifestation of the superego of a psychic rabbit detective mutated into a gigantic beast by a toy box filled with powerful toys from another dimension. Sometimes the simplest answer is the correct one.
That was a popular theory back in the day.
Fair enough.
Are you the cause of Max's psychic powers?
No. The gift was within Max from the beginning. A gift of incalculable power.
It was just shape-shifting and some teleportation. Pretty common stuff, really.
In all the universe, the only power beyond the mind's comprehension is the power of the mind. And how did Max use that power? To explore the mysteries of the infinite? No, to put the smackdown on a host of petty criminals. Such a disappointment. A disappointment that will have to be corrected.
It sounds like you're just rationalizing away every evil decision you make just to convince yourself it's right.
Yeah, superego. That's pretty much what I do.
So what's your plan, Brain? To take over the world? Because this world's not going down without a fight.
Take over the world? Why would I want to do that? To prolong my suffering with an endless parade of armpit farts and locker room giggles? No, Sam. I want nothing more than to let it all end. And a psychic explosion that takes out most of the northeastern United States seems a particularly spectacular way to go.
So you're going to destroy the city just because you're upset Max isn't more highbrow?
Sam. They say that idle hands are the devil's playthings, but there is something far, far worse. An idle mind is the devil's playhouse, a stage for the most vapid, horrible, and destructive stories to be made real.
Deep. And curiously insulting.
Didn't think I'd be able to work the title in, did you?
Fair enough.
Okay, here's how it's going to go down. I'm going to turn off the power. Sybil and Norrington are going to cut out that tumor, and then you're going to help us get Max back to normal.
Sam, I couldn't, even if I wanted to. Max's power has reached critical levels, and it's only a matter of time until his brain catches fire and explodes, taking most of the eastern United States with it.
Then we'll use his psychic powers.
But how? The toys were all destroyed. All that is left is Max's memories of them, most of which were destroyed by a sudden jolt of electricity. Oh dear, did you do that? How ironic.
You said most of the powers were destroyed?
Well, there's the astral projector, for all the good that will do you.
This is fun to do.
Do you really want to be firing your weapon inside your partner's brain, Sam? Okay, seriously, Sam, cut it out.
I mean, it's not like we'd hit anyways.
Super ego.
Well, I don't like to brag, but I am pretty rad.
There's like a safe back there.
Good build. Imaginary mahogany.
Oh, circuit breaker. I see.
This must be that medulla oblongata everybody's been talking about. That ought to do it. Now Sybil and Norrington can get started on that brain surgery.
Alright, that's one step, but we still have the astral projector, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And we have all those vinyls.
Great job, Sam. Just a few quick slices, and then we can get both of these mothers out of Max's brain.
Wait!
Now what's the problem?
It appears that Max's tumor has become infected with dark matter.
But you can make it better, right?
Choose one.
Wouldn't it be...
It just changes the ending.
Oh! By what?
I'm not telling you. Choose one.
Let's recall the adventure. Why not?
I need Max to wobble by my side as we crash land into the mysteries of the universe and chortle merrily at reality's deepest secrets.
No earthly tools can remove dark matter. Believe me, I've tried.
Destroy dark matter. I know, that toy robot I found.
But I thought you guys said that all those psychic toys were destroyed.
Destroyed? Nonsense! I can still sense the blasted thing. Somewhere in the city.
Someone must have retrieved the toy from the Statue of Liberty and reassembled it.
And I think I know exactly who. Our old favorite psychic toy collector, Harry Molman.
You mean General Skunkape, right?
Oh yeah, Skunk Ape. He probably has the robot, doesn't he? I should go find him. To get the robot. Skunk Ape. Yeah.
Okay, so we need something that will slow Skunk Ape down. Is that right?
We need to get to Skunk Ape.
Right. But Skunk Ape's
Sam,
flying too
I'm
fast
picking
for
up
Sam
an
to catch.
unusual spike in brainwave activity.
There's a way for that.
Max, are you?
Oh dear.
Roger that,
Yeah.
Lama Bosco.
Well, there's Skunk Ape. They should notice. Where are you going?
What I need to do. What I need to do.
Remember
Oh,
that
you
time
can go back
I
to
We
the
don't have
brain.
enough memories to use the
That
astral
was
projector.
pretty
We need more.
spectacular.
Ah. Oh. You had to have him remember the battery part. That's a little silly.
I'm gonna need an easy way in and out of Max's body to solve this case. I wonder if Max has any psychic powers left.
You know, why didn't you try to remember the flagship?
Think, Max. Remember back
When
when
you
we
were
were
closer to
trapped
it.
on board Skunk Ape's spaceship? Remember this block, Max? It's where we got our first citation for excessive property damage.
I don't like he gets happy when his memories are with me.
Oh, they get shot again. He really doesn't do anything, does he?
No. Did you hear what I said about the memories?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, well, you grabbed the rest of the memories. I'll be able to at least hear the comments. I need to grab dinner from downstairs really quick because it's enchiladas and those are better hot than cold.
Ah, that's fair.
I'm gonna need an easy way in and out of Max's body to solve this case. I wonder if Max has any psychic powers left.
You remember Mama Bosco's lab, don't you, Max?
Sam, you appear to be.
I need some me time.
It's the solo show. I'm currently have my hand underneath my laptop because I still haven't cleaned it. I currently can't clean it. The cleaner is in a box that's in another room. And also, if I try to clean it, I'm probably going to cause problems.
Looks like a scrapbook. Aw, that's awful cute. Giant Max is even more empty-headed than the regular version.
Astral projection requires there to be a suitable host body on the other end. You can only project into a version of yourself.
Like my great-grandfather?
Exactly. Or
one of the me clones. But all of the clones were quarantined to the reservations on Staten Island.
Oh, there are still a few strays here and there.
I better hope a clone ended up on Skunk Ape's ship somehow. Here goes nothing. Where am I? Oh, nuts. General Skunk Ape must have taken a few of the doppelgangers, Samulacra, as souvenirs. No sign of anybody at the controls. He must be in the little space gorilla's room. Now's my chance. Looks like I'm gonna need the help of those not-me's to get out of here. Hey, no fair. How come he gets the hamster wheel? My third eye is feeling a little itchy and watery. I wonder if I should switch to a different, fresher clone body. Funny, I didn't notice this fuse box when Max and I were stuck in here before. The exposed delicate electrical wiring of Skunk Ape's spaceship. These puzzles are making me thirsty.
Error. Failure in stabilization controls. Clone HW021S. Commence backup stabilization immediately.
Uh-oh, sounds like that's my cue.
Emergency stabilization in effect.
Faded colors, fraying edges. I remember when quality meant something in a spaceship. What? It was like that when I got here, honest. Yo! I hope this is worth it. Ha-ha! I've escaped
I'm
your
back
little
and see
jail,
if the things
Skunk
have
Ape,
occurred.
with nothing more than
Yep,
my
a lot of
wits and
things have
some
occurred.
gold lame shorts. Now just hand over that robot? Skunk Ape? Where'd everybody go?
He's been gone. We're in clones of Sam.
Odd that Skunk Ape is just gone, you know?
What are you doing here? The clones aren't allowed out of their cages.
It's a lie.
You don't look like our pal, the alien. Wait a second. I recognize that brain.
Clones aren't supposed to talk. Wait a second. I recognize that clone.
You're Samulacra.
You're Max. No, wait, Sam. Which one is the dog again?
What is what's left of you doing here?
If you must know, I'm controlling this ship with my mind until I can find a replacement body. And then I will once again rule the Earth, as is my divine right.
So, did Skunk Ape leave a forwarding
wondering what
address
happened to
or
that
any
brain.
contact information?
Ha! Outwitted again, dog! Skunkape knew you'd be searching for him, and that's why he refused to tell me.
Clever. All this time I thought you were just his brain slave, when you're practically his second in command.
Of course! And to keep up the disguise, that's why he keeps refusing to clean out my tank.
Oh, boy. This brain is not that smart.
No.
Just tell me where Skunk Ape is, and I promise I'll set you free to run around and play with other disembodied brains or something.
I suppose you will be needing a new psychic-powered partner, seeing as how your current one is about to be destroyed.
That's it. I take it back. Tell me where Skunk Ape is, and I won't drop-kick you into the Hudson.
Barbarians, all of you future creatures! I'll never tell!
So Skunk Ape hooked your brain into the controls of this ship, and then just left you here?
I wasn't left here! General Skunkape turned command over to me to continue the assault on the giant Max creature. And to be frank, it is a role I relish, considering my beef with him after his insolence.
Now serving 1 beef frank on a roll with relish.
Belay that order.
That was actually funny. The screen turned to right because she turned to left.
It sounds like you're not quite in control of the spaceship yet, pal.
I can control this vessel with just the smallest thought. Even while speaking to you, I am targeting your partner for a full assault
Listen,
with
it's
my...
the voice actor.
Oh yeah, that's because...
Doors.
Now cut that out.
That's because female... It sounds bad when I say it like this, but I can't think of a better way to say it. Females do kid voices better.
Keep up with the
No,
flight,
I remember that. Like
Samulacra.
Tommy
I hate
from
to think what
Rugrats
would happen
was
if the
Skywalker.
spaceship suddenly lost power.
Uh-oh.
I'm not listening to you.
I'm looking for a toy robot. About yay big, goes by the name of Troy, gives its destruction to everyone.
And why on earth should I help you?
Because you're a brain in a jar and I know how to boil things?
Very well. It's nowhere on this starship, I promise you.
If the robot isn't on this spaceship, that means Skunk Ape took it with him.
Oh, clever. No wonder you're a detective.
I've got to find that toy. I've got to find that toy.
Toy sensors activated.
Stop that at once! I'm trying to concentrate.
Toy sensors deactivated.
So somebody found a use for your brain after all.
Don't be jealous, dog. Someone will find a use for your brain someday. Burn!
Yeah.
I wouldn't be so cocky. Don't you know what happens to the gifted brains that Skunk Ape uses to control his ship?
You question the power of the great Samulacra? I will bide my time with General Skunkape for as long as it serves my purposes. And when the time is right, I will strike like a cobra. Or at least the brain of a cobra.
And how are you planning to take over exactly? You don't have any weapons.
Weapons? The mighty Samulacra has no need for weapons.
I've been meaning to ask you, what's your problem with the mole men anyway?
Ugh, disgusting, pitiful creatures. All of them.
They weren't so pitiful that they couldn't overthrow you twice.
Nonsense. They caught me off guard is all. And I hadn't stretched first. And the sun god roll was in my eyes.
So when you first found the Devil's Toy Box
There's
and
a
became
lot of
Pharaoh,
excuses.
the mole man overthrew you.
That doesn't mean anything.
And then when you got the ultimate power again to change reality itself, they managed to overthrow you again.
Just you wait. Once I have taken my throne again, I will imprison all of those filthy mole men. And then wipe them out of existence.
There's a puzzle here, isn't there?
Not
now that
so
I think
much.
about mole men, I know lots of mole men.
I would
There's
have thought
Harry
there would be.
Moleman, Shavul,
I mean,
who
there
was
is a
mole
puzzle,
man.
but I
His
don't
nephew
believe
Doug
it's
the
right
Mole
now,
Man.
and also
Warren
it's
Burroughs,
Simon
Prime
Mackey.
Minister of the Mole People.
That's the
Patton
intention
Oswalt.
span. Can we
Oh,
trick
God.
with Rabbit and Duck season?
Stop that immediately.
Mole man.
Cut it out.
Mole man, mole man, mole man.
For the last time, stop it.
Rabbit season.
I said stop. Wait, weren't you supposed to say mole men? Damn it.
General Skunkape, is it time?
Grandpa Stinky.
That is funny.
What? Oh yes, Earth Dog. I am indeed the elderly stinky human.
Did you notice if Skunk Ape was holding a toy robot that can destroy stuff from the Dark Dimension?
I've got no idea what you're talking about. I've never even heard of the Catonic Destroyer. Except that would be a good name for it. Probably. If it existed. Or if I knew what it was. What was the question again?
How did you get trapped in the mole processing room? Did Skunk Ape take you prisoner?
No. Everything is fine. I thought this door led to the waste processing chamber.
Are you all right, Grandpa Stinky? You seem different.
I assure you, I am quite well, and I am in fact your associate, Grandpa Stinky.
Well, okay then.
Thank you for asking, though.
Wait a second. Grandpa Stinky would never be that.
You might as well admit it, you know. The freelance police are powerless to stop us anyway.
Very well. Enough with the charade. I am actually the mighty Grey Pipe, mightiest of General Sconcape's warriors.
Fess up, pal.
Okay, but
Where's
why,
that anti-dark matter toy robot hidden?
Don't make me laugh, Earthling. After General Sconcape so painstakingly reassembled the pieces of the destroyer robot, he'd never be foolish enough to let it out of his sight.
Why don't you reveal the entire plan to the enemy, Grapipe?
Oh, right. Let's start over again.
So, are you wearing a Grandpa Stinky suit or something?
Ha! The true explanation of my current appearance is so mind-bogglingly horrifying, your mind would never be able to comprehend.
You switch brains?
Well, yes. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Fair enough.
So, while processing?
You must have really made Skunk Ape angry for him to lock you in the mole room.
Nonsense. I am the linchpin in his plan for galactic domination. He secured me in the mole sweating room for the good of the Sconcape Empire.
Speaking of sweat, you really should secure yourself in the showers for the good of everyone else.
There was a mix-up with the heat controls.
All right, Mac. Where's Skunk Ape now?
Yeah, there's nothing you could possibly do to make me talk, naked Earth Dog.
Well, I hate to have to do this, but it's for Max's sake, and I'm dressed for it anyway. Prepare yourself for my hypnotic dance of the third degree.
Oh no.
All right, I'll talk. Just make it stop. He's at a warehouse in the southeast end of the featureless warehouse district.
I wonder if that has anything to do with Mama Bosco's cloning chamber.
It's the Hotep Not Clone-Related Industries Building, 2348 Doppel Street at Gang Avenue, 212-555-2314.
Okay, I got it. Don't go anywhere. I may have more questions for you later.
You'd better hurry. Your time's running out.
You think they realized that when they nuke the place, they're gonna get blown up too?
No, that was a terrible idea.
Shush. I'm not sure if it's picking up, that's why I'm being it louder.
Not sure what's picking up.
The shushing noise I was making earlier.
No, I didn't notice it, so.
Sam, it looks like you're...
What?
I mean,
We've got everything under...
I didn't know that we put Clippy into Mama Bosco.
Let's go out on the town and make some new memories for your short-term memory book, Max.
Now where did that Grandpa Stinky minion say the clone chamber was hidden?
I think we're just gonna like punch through the roof of the clone chamber or something like that.
As for project, I just can't remember. I just have to find the damn place.
Well, that doesn't seem to be it, so. Man, why did it have to be so well hidden? Like, literally well hidden. For once. Usually these places are less well hidden.
Now where did that Grandpa Stinky minion say the clone chamber was hidden?
Oh, there it is. Wait, is this the only circular building in the
Little
city?
off the top, Max.
Might be, I don't know.
I think it is, actually.
Concentrate, Max. Remember all the wacky hijinks we had in that cloning chamber.
Keep me updated, Sam. Are you going to keep control?
I'm enjoying...
Sam,
Wrong thing.
I'm done here. I'll...
I think it's time Skunk Ape discussed this toy robot business. Faced a reasonable facsimile of my face.
Of course, he has a knife in his back.
Yes, yes!
Not that it seemed to matter.
Glad to see you're getting along with my unstoppable army of minions. Lend paper. Play all you want. We'll make more.
Keep laughing, Simeon. Having a sunny personality will make the time go by faster in Sing Sing.
What?
It's a prison.
Ah, no Earth prison can hold me. With my unstoppable army, my newly reformed queen at my side, and the power trapped in this ancient toy robot, our plan cannot fail.
You just forgot one thing. The self-destruct sequence.
This cloning chamber doesn't have a self-destruct sequence.
Maybe not, but he does.
Unstable antimatter device detected. Initiating containment protocols.
You can override the bomb. Yes, my queen?
I'm doing it, darling.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
Flint.
a little awkward.
Yow! Now come on. Who would put an invisible laser grid here?
That stinky dame and her cockroach accomplice set that up to keep anybody from stumbling onto their magic show.
Looks like some kind of
You know,
fog
Yakuza
machine?
in
Good
its
eye,
sort of
Sam.
heat mechanic. Do you
Near as I
think
can
Flint
make
just
out,
has it
Sal
on
turned
all
that
the
to
time?
cover up Stinky's little disappearing act.
Possibly. Oh no. The dreaded limbo. There's no way Max can do this. Or Sam can do this.
Yeah, Max can't. There's currently a billion stories tall.
How do you get underneath?
Good thing I've been practicing my yoga during this whole crisis.
What?
You just look like you belly flopped your way out.
It looks like you just
It's a big hunk of rock.
Left over from all the secret tunnels those lovebirds were having the mole people dig to pull off their scheme. She'd do anything to get rid of all that granite. I heard she was even selling it in sandwiches.
It's an old video projector.
It was set up inside the diner, Sam. Turn it on at the right time. Cover it up with enough fog, and you can make it look like anything had just appeared out of thin air.
Hey, I recognize that. That's the cake of the damned. The evil recipe that Grandpa Stinky magically turned into Girl Stinky.
Or so that poor sap Grandpa Stinky was supposed to think.
I'll just call this Exhibit A. Jinkies! It's a closed-circuit TV camera hooked up to that projector.
Right again, Sam. All she had to do was get Sal to hold up a photo at just the right time, and it was easy to make Grandpa Stinky think his magic spell had worked.
Flint, you're solving the wrong story.
Like, literally, you are from getting involved in the wrong thing.
Hey, Skunk Ape! Hand over that robot and nobody gets hurt.
That clone. It's almost as if he were sentient. Well, no matter. The last surviving artifact of Yog-Sothoth in the entire universe, and it's mine! This will be essential to my plans. As soon as I find out what it does, and what the plan is exactly. I've been meaning to ask, my queen.
I'm busy here.
So, about the toy robot I was asking for?
All these years, I've been thinking too small. With this toy robot, I can not only conquer this universe, but entire dimensions.
So I guess that means you won't let me borrow it for a few minutes?
I guess we ask about Stinky?
Can't you see Stinky's just using you, like she did Sal?
Is that clone trying to talk to you?
Ignore it, my queen. I have to ask you a question about this plan of yours. What is it again?
Ugh, it's so simple. Grandpa Stinky. Nothing can kill him, right? We've tried everything.
Okay, but...
Flint paper can kill anything, but he'd never go after Grandpa willingly.
Ah, yes, yes! I see. Except, no, not really.
Stinky's playing you for a chump, champ.
So, the detective will be tricked into murdering the Elder Stinky?
Because we've put his brain into one of the minions' bodies and then cloned millions of copies, so he'll never know which is which.
Ah. It's genius in its simplicity.
This plan of yours will never work, whatever it is.
I land on a planet with a box full of the most inconceivably powerful objects in the universe, and I end up here with only one toy robot about to be blown up! If only I hadn't disintegrated my life coach.
I mean, that's on you, buddy. That's on you.
Sim, salabim. What? The Devil's Toy Box? How can this be?
The Devil's Toy Box?
Well, that wasn't good, Blaine, was it?
He's not
He
really
said the
smart.
toy box had been destroyed.
Yeah, well, they say a lot of things.
Talking clone? Oh, now I see. You have come to make things difficult for me again. Yes, Sam?
I gotta.
Turn yourself in, Skunk Ape. Don't make things any harder on yourself.
Since coming to this dreadful planet, I've been pulled through rock, shot at, imprisoned for decades, attacked by mole men, pummeled by clones, and shot at by an overzealous pulp detective. How could things possibly get harder?
You could do it without the hints turned on? Hand over that toy robot, and I'll think about turning the toy box over to you.
You're hardly in a position to make demands, Sam. Why should I turn over this toy instead of simply taking what I want?
Because if you don't, I'll blow up the toy box once and for all.
Yeah, you wouldn't dare. The explosion would destroy you along with half the city.
I'd destroy half of any city to save my best pal. Besides, I'm using a loaner body.
You're serious?
I'm just crazy enough to do it.
No, here! Take the robot. Just keep that bomb away from the toy box.
There!
Antimatter bomb disabled. Containment protocols canceled.
What is he doing?
Now I better get this robot into Max's brain before Skunk Ape realizes he's been flamboozled.
We gotta keep flamboozling him, you know?
It's a national pastime.
Yeah, especially in his case. Also, can we keep the antimatter bomb?
on my chest, the clone's chest.
Yeah. You'd think you'd be able to keep it, though.
You got everything under control here, Flint?
Ah, this is as easy as picking lice from a hobo's.
You hear that? Again with the hobos. What's his problem?
Don't kill that one, Flint. That's Grandpa Stinky.
No problem, Sam.
Sam to rescue team. Sam to rescue team. Robot acquired. Eat me. Over.
Roger that.
Just saluting him. Where's he going? What is going on there? But you can warn Sal.
Get over to that power plant and save the what, Sal? What? We need to know. This is no time to go wandering around. This low-tech optic nerve will give me a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to literally see the world through Max's eyes. Skunk Ape's ship is still trying to shoot Max down. Hey, I got that robot, and... Skunk Ape must have put it back together himself. Watch that trigger.
Once we blast away that dark matter, we should have enough time to remove the... Uh-oh. I think my water just broke.
Pennies?
Sam, we've got to get out of here. Now.
But Max is...
There is no way I'm having this baby inside a horrible monster!
That horrible monster is my best friend, and we're running out of time to save him. What do we do?
Save Sybil. Save Sybil. Save Sybil. Sybil. Save Sybil. Save Sybil. Save Sybil. Save Sybil. Save Sybil.
My friends, the most wondrous thing has happened.
It hasn't happened yet, and it's not going to unless we move.
What? Oh, yes, the baby. Whatever. No, my friends, the wondrous thing is that Max has actually committed a selfless act. Who's this guy?
He's the personification of Max's superego.
Ah,
makes sense.
That means he's more than just pure id. He's capable of self-sacrifice. I've made a terrible mistake. Max is worth saving after all.
Told you so.
Go. Save Sybil. I will stay here and remove this wretched tumor.
But how do we get out of here in time?
Huh? No doubt there's something in here you've overlooked.
Oh, and once again, hello, narrator!
That?
Chinoochluk wiped the last remaining ichor and blubber from his carving knife, then sat down on the one patch of ice not covered by walrus intestines.
Why does Max
Why
have
so
two ducks?
sad?
I can't
asked
remember the
Paco,
last time I
his
saw him
faithful
crying.
beer-tick companion. It was a clean
Well, except when he
kill.
was trying to lull his prey into a
I
false sense of
know,
security.
Chinoochluk,
It won't
but
do
there
any
was
good unless
no
Max
one
is
here to
crying,
see
though.
it.
Oh, you're getting
All right,
him to cry.
everybody, let's load up and make a quick getaway. Good luck, Max's superego. We're all counting on you.
Don't worry, Sam. I'll have Max back to his normal, impetuous, wonderful self in 5 minutes. Just go, and hurry.
Sam, you have to get out now. The maintrons will impact in 4 minutes.
Goodbye, narrator.
Why aren't we moving?
Wait a second. This isn't the tear duct. Well, that was thoroughly unpleasant. Gesundheit!
Let's get you to the hospital, Mrs. Pandemic Lincoln.
Ugh. That's Lincoln Pandemic?
Could you keep it down? Our head is killing us!
Quick, Giant Max, get out of there! The last Maimtron is headed your way! He saved the city. But where did he go?
I almost had everything, and then you had to start slobbering over a stupid piece of rock.
For the last time, my queen, I will get you a diner on the next world we conquer. Just get me far away from... Didn't I tell you to get rid of that cell phone already?
Who could possibly be calling me?
Max?
He just wanted to screw over Skunkape.
Realign the mitochondrial plasmoid transference secret. Oh, who am I trying to kid? I'm making all this up as I go along. Anyway, I've adjusted the cloning tank, so we should be able to bring Max back as good as new.
Great, Dr. Mama Bosco. Let's do it.
I'll just need a sample of his DNA, one that's less than 1 week old.
Oh dear.
Oh, Max's snot got all over my inventory, and lots of other unmentionable personal areas.
You have a gun in 3 of his wannabe mom novels.
Try this, Mama Bosco. It should be crawling with Max DNA. God knows what else.
Perfect. This should only take a few minutes. That should do it.
Oh, wait.
Welcome back, little
I just
buddy.
realized something.
What happened?
It looks like Max's DNA is just too weird for my machines to be able to reproduce. There's nothing we can do. I'm sorry, Sam.
Tough break, Sammo. At least he went out saving the universe. As president, I'd just like to offer my... I can't do this now. I just can't.
Super Ball, come back!
Yep, that's how the game ends.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a gut puncher, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a reason why it's on some people's saddest moments. He's even not stopping any obvious crime in front of him.
He'd usually be overjoyed for that, yeah.
Oh, you're still here?
He's just still there.
Checking to make sure when we don't.
He goes past. He's just like, watching what's going on.
We're expecting to be attacked, and you ain't attacking.
And they're stealing from the truck, too, like right next to him.
Why would he care?
Yeah, it's just not the same without Max. What? Why was that monkey running away from a human?
It looked like she had something as a weapon. And Sam has come to end it all.
Yeah, but it's not true liberty.
Oh.
Or just honor the last spot he saw his friend, I guess.
Alive. And not a monster.
Yep.
Hey, by the way, remember a while back in that one puzzle?
I was wondering where that went.
Oh, hi, Sam.
Holy beer-battered princes of Maine and kings of New England in a glass-bottom boat with a trip-hop DJ and the second runner-up in the Miss Teen Oklahoma pageant. It's past Max in a time-traveling elevator.
What's shaking?
Max, I thought you were... Wait a second, where's the past me?
Oh, yeah, about that. We were on a case, and you got turned into a giant monster with electromagnetic powers, so I kind of had to blow you up. It was horrible. So, want to stop some crimes?
Awkward.
Let's.
Ooh, push all the buttons. I want to scatter some dental retainers throughout the fossil record and see how long it takes anybody to notice.
You crack me up, little buddy.
And you're There we go. But yeah, if you didn't wait for that last scene, you might honestly think that Max is dead for good.
Yeah, I mean, jeez. So you said that one choice changes the ending?
Yeah, I believe if you choose the other ending, they go into DeSoto.
Ah. Just changes how exactly you get out of his head.
Yeah. No, it changes the ending scene.
Oh. It's like the DeSoto shows up, I see.
Yeah. It's fun. But yeah, that is Sam and Max the Devil's Playhouse. My stuff should be normal on this week, so we're back to Atomic Heart. I'm not going to do Spiritfarer. I thought about it, then I realized a big chunk of it got lost in the delay mishap, so I'm just going to look for a different Thursday game.
That's a shame. Spiritfarer is a pretty good game.
It is a good game. I'll probably play it with you if you have it.
I do have it.
So, yeah. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I'm not sure if Kyle is streaming this week.
I should be. Things have calmed down a good bit now, so.
All right. So thank you for watching. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Hope you guys stay safe. See you then.